It is early in the morning, and the port town of Ferrum only just stirs from its sleep. The docks are always the busiest this time of the day as the merchant and trade ships tie into the harbor to unload their wares or load up instead for their departures. The town smells richly of seawater and freshly baked bread, the aromas wafting along the cobbled streets and packed dirt alleyways. Many call this town home, and many of those happen to be students or contractors at the Merryguard Academy. Dominating a corner of Ferrum is that academy, a stone fortress renowned world over to train mercenaries from the ground up to high standards. Many attempt, fewer succeed, but the promise of training and pay does attract many from all over Amaranth. And those folks need a place to drink, don't they? That's where the Merryguard Tavern and all of you come in. You were seeking a fair wage with, perhaps, a less guaranteed chance of bodily harm. As such, over the last few days, you met with the barman Colby, a scrapping halfling who assessed your abilities and decided, yeah, the Merryguard really could use someone of your talents. In fact, you'd be a real asset to our pub. Why don't you come in Monday morning and we'll try you out for a day? The Merryguard is a handsome tavern, nestled into a small cluster of trees on the side of the main stretch in Ferrum, approaching the very academy itself. It's just up the block. Mostly made of stacked cobblestone, the tavern seems to promise comfort and drink, along with a plentiful bite to eat. But you're not here to partake in its comforts. You are here to earn a day's wage. And as you enter, the tavern looks remarkably empty this early in the morning. A stout, balding human stands behind the bar top across the room, loading bottles onto the tall shelves behind him. A stocky, auburn-headed dwarven woman moves from table to table with a bucket, a rag in hand, seemingly applying wax to the wooden surfaces.
Well, Colby wasn't lying, was he?
A voice chirps from nearby, and another halfling, a much thinner one with piercing eyes and black hair, stands near the door.
Let's have a greet then. I'm Tonk. And who might you all be?
As he looks to each and every one of you. And this is the Merryguard Tavern. You can take a moment to look around on the map, but from left to right, I'd love to know who each of you are and what you look like. So, Litesh Valvaria, who are you?
Well, Litesh Valvaria is a 5'9", 5'10", somewhere in between. Very pale tiefling male. He's dressed in all black hair that's kind of like a little bit of a mohawk going back between the horns. He kind of looks somewhere cross between a goth and a punk. And he's got this bandor on his back, and he looks tired as shit, like he was drinking till way late in the night or early in the morning. Who cares? But he just kind of eyes half closed, looks over. I'm fucking tired. That's what it is.
Fantastic. Maybe Boone over there can hook you up with some coffee before we start.
Yeah, I think that'd be great. But actually, I'm. You can call me Light.
Light.
Yeah.
All right.
Short
Light.
for Litesh. Yeah. Anyway.
Where is it that your skills particularly lie, Mr. Light?
I can do anything you ask me, really. Just if you want me serving tables, I can do that. I'm pretty good with people. I can even perform for you. It's up to you.
Well, performances, we happen to have a very famous minstrel band coming into the tavern later tonight, so we're going to leave that to them. In the meantime, why don't you busy yourself handling customers, getting them what they want when they come in.
Sure thing.
Go
As
see.
long as I'm getting paid for this, right? Today?
You're here, you're welcome.
Okay, good.
This is our tryout to say what you're good at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm fucking broke. Actually, is the food free, too?
I was getting there. If you, all of you will eat for free while you're working.
And what about drinks? Can I get like a beer or two?
You can't. No, you can't imbibe while we're working. You can have water.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Sorry.
All right.
I need you to have your wits about you. Go get some coffee from Boone.
And he he points to the bar tap in the
He
back.
stumbles over there.
All right. You next. What's your story?
As he's looking at the gold dragonborn.
Well, he would see a gold dragonborn with curving horns that spiral up and or down and out, and she's got a circlet around her head with a amethyst-looking gem. And she's a female, but you wouldn't know it because she is big, broad-shouldered, very muscular, with a semi-long draconic tail. She has her arms crossed. I'm just here to be a bodyguard or a bouncer, if you will, for muscle.
Oh, you look like it. I think maybe that's exactly where we're going to put you. How do you feel about... You're fucking huge. Now, have you ever worked in the customer service industry before?
Can't say I have.
Perfect. You'll be right at the front door.
Wonderful.
Go introduce yourself to Boone. He'll be the one giving you your orders throughout the day. If you have any questions, you can always talk to me or to the lovely Rockworth over there.
And he points to the dwarf that's handling the tables.
I'm not terribly good with faces. Who is Burn?
Boone, he's the bartender.
All right. And she'll head that way.
All right. And he looks to the next one. Renar, why don't you describe yourself?
What are you about then?
Me, I'm Renar Snipes. I am good at being light on my feet, sometimes persuading people, but generally for putting the sharp end of the pointy thing into other people. Those are the things I specialize in. Maybe I can help out a bit here. I'm dressed all in black. I have a black mask on that covers the top half of my face. The shirt's a little bit blousing. I've got a rapier at my hip. And that's it in a nutshell.
I think I know just the use for you. Now, the Marigold Academy likes to send their students out on the town to practice, as it were. And I'd like you to keep an eye out for those that might have sticky fingers as they're doing their rogue training. Or, just making sure there's no trouble throughout the tables.
Got it.
And he looks to the next one. Tealgath, he says.
And you're little, aren't you?
That's the rumor.
Well, what's your story?
My name's Tealgath. Tealgath Claws Crack. I'll do whatever you want. I'm not very good with people, but I'm real good at cleaning things. I can butcher. I can clean a fish.
You got some cooking skills to you.
A little bit, mostly camp cooking. Fisher by trade.
That'll do.
All right.
And what do you look like?
Tealgath is a small, reddish bronzish, reddish mostly, but with like bronzish, gilding around her horns. Short, kobold, with, she's got a quiver, she's got a bow strung to her back, she's got a hand crossbow strapped to her sleeve. She is wearing sort of scuffed, old-looking leather, and she has on her head a pair of spectacles.
Right. I'd like you to head on. You're going to talk to Boone. All of you are going to talk to Boone first. Once you're done with that, you're going to head into the back, into the kitchens, and you're going to help out Chef Nalta. All right?
Sure.
All right.
And lastly, What's your story?
As he's looking at the half-orc. Emily?
He's looking at me? I'm a water
Is it-
genasi.
Sorry.
Yeah?
You're green, I assumed. My
I'm
bad.
green. Yeah, I'm actually blue. So, like, come with me on this. Picture Justin Timberlake, but buff and blue. And that's Bane. And he's
Okay.
got a morning star strapped to his back. He's got really nice leathers that are like just regular, like non-magical, but they're all like clearly custom made because they're all like blue and they complement his skin tone. And he's like, Bane Sprigg, my dad is Darva Sprigg. I can lift your heavy things. I can fight what needs fighting, and I can keep your drinks cold. One at a time, though. He's gonna cast Prestidigitation, a little shower of sparks.
Huh. Right. Okay. Well, I don't... You're an interesting one, aren't you? How about you boss tables, and when Boone requires more drink from the basement, you'll be the one handling that,
Sure, alright.
Alright. So you go talk to Boone. I have shit to do up front.
So, when you do all eventually arrive at the counter where Boone is currently stocking drinks, he'll turn around and look at all of you and he'll say,
So you're the new hires, then, Colby had picked up.
That'd be
No,
us.
I'm just here to get some coffee, actually.
Well, the
Talking
rest of
with
us
you.
are the new hires.
We're closed. If you're
Sorry.
a customer, I need you to get out.
No, I'm here to work. I need money.
Right. I can see we're gonna get along famously.
Yeah.
and he's
sorry.
like pouring a coffee as he's talking.
Thanks.
He reaches underneath the counter and he sets down a sheaf of parchments and he says,
Today's menu. All of you become accustomed and acquainted to it. As customers, we'll likely ask you whether it's your job or not.
and I'm going to show you a handout.
A handout.
A couple of them. Hold on. Show to everybody. And I can make it so you can all look at it whenever you want. Here's the drinks.
Oh my god, I love it so much.
That is beautiful, Echo.
Boy.
I love it.
Oh, it's taking forever to load.
Oy. If it does not load properly, I will put it in the Discord.
I want to
I got
fucking
mine.
drink it. That's out of
Is
character.
this owlbear whiskey?
1 second, I disconnected. It's being silly. How do I open up pictures again?
So it will, okay, in the top right, there is a little tab called Journal. It's next to the little actors in the items page. You'll click on Journal, and you'll see the Merigard menu underneath that.
Oh, okay, I see.
You can
I
pop
want,
that
like,
open
all
and
of
look at it.
this food. I need
It's
to like
so-
get a snack.
It's still loading for me very slowly for some reason, but I
No
get
worries,
the
take
gist.
your time. I will post these in the Discord as well, so you all can access it at any time easily.
Thank you, Echo.
You are welcome. I'm going to do that right now before we get any farther, because this menu will be important later.
I'm excited.
So well put together too.
That's what you pay me for. All right, here's the drinks. And here's the foods.
Oh man, those deep fried onion rings. Oh, I need
Oh
something.
man, I want
And
I
did
want
we all
apple
eat?
pie.
Did we have dinner before we played?
No.
Yeah, but
I bought some snacks, but I've eaten nearly half of them already. So
Okay. I suggest rationing as we get into this.
Yes.
Okay. The first thing, before anything else, as Boone hands you the menus, I'd like to know if there's anything any of you want to do immediately once you've been set loose into the tavern to go about your duties. The dwarven barmaid is going about, as I said, waxing tables. The bartender's still getting his things set up, and Tilgath, you hear coming from the kitchen. Was I supposed to get a helper? I thought I heard I was.
I think that's me.
And Boone looks at you and says, "Yep,
Where's the back?
doors." And he just like points around the corners.
Okay, that's probably me being stupid and not Tealgath, but
Sure.
Door?
Here's a door. That's a window.
window. Fuck.
Here's the door. Good lord.
Here's the door.
I'm
I see
pinging
it.
you.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm a failure at
It's okay.
navigating. Okay, so
I'm
Hey,
gonna drag you up here, Bane.
I actually can't see the map. I'm gonna reload.
hey, Boone.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you say this wine name? I never heard of it.
Which one?
I'm gonna butcher this. Gewürztraminer?
He looks at it and he looks at you and says, "Oh, the house Gewürztraminer."
Gewürztraminer.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna fuck it up at least.
It's fine. It's from Nosvidania. Or at least
Oh,
the
that
name
makes
is.
sense.
We make it here.
Okay. All right. Cool.
He like looks at you and he's like, "You got it? Say it to me again."
Yeah. I'm just gonna say the same exact thing that I just said.
Gewürztraminer.
Gewürztraminer. Is that right?
Slow it down a little.
Gewürztraminer.
There you are. That'll.
Gesundheit.
All right. I hope no one orders that for my tables.
It's pretty popular. So.
Ah, son of a bitch. All right. What tables are mine tonight?
He looks at you and he says, "What, you think we do zones here?"
Isn't that what all taverns do?
Fucking keep track of who comes in. And as he says that, you hear, and Tealgath, you notice the chef is currently preparing, and she looks at you and says, "So you're my help?"
Yeah. Hello. Gilgath.
You ever been in a kitchen before?
Yes.
She looks at you and she's gonna roll an insight check.
Gilgath has been in a kitchen before. She has not worked in a kitchen before.
Okay. I don't think she knows the difference, but I'm going to roll that insight. But you can roll a persuasion. She's trying to get a
I
feel
am-
for you.
Not proficient in that, so here we go.
She looks at you and she says, "Great. Okay.
Mostly I clean a lot of fish, and I've cooked on a lot of fires.
Are you proficient in survival?"
Yes.
She says, Okay, I could still use you then. I got a huge pile of meats I need you to cut up. We got steaks, we've got turkey. Just get to that, okay?
Break them down, got it?
Roll me survival to start the day.
Oh man, that was almost a 19.
That's a 7.
And
Okay.
yeah, because it's a natural one.
Oh
no
no.
survival for you.
There's a few moments, and Malvela and Light, as you guys are at the counter getting your menus and getting like a feel for the place, you suddenly hear from the kitchen, "What the fuck is that? You cut it down the middle! Give me that! Start over with this one and do it right!" And she's clearly angry at you. And she like,
This isn't a bitch.
you can roll it
Sorry.
again. Because you rolled a natural 1. This is her aiding you while also being angry at you. Okay. This was a DC 10. So you successfully
Yeah,
cut-
when you don't get a natural one.
Yes, exactly.
You can actually do the thing that you have proficiency in.
Okay, so
Wow.
you are working in the kitchen, and you don't fuck it up again immediately. That's good. Next,
He'll get like.
Renar, why don't you give me a perception check as you are looking around the tavern and you kind of get a feel for the place?
Perception. Oh,
Yes,
there it
sir.
is. Did it go?
It
Wait.
did.
Yay.
You rolled a 15. So, the Merryguard Tavern is a big tavern. You see that the middle of this entire room has a very long table that looks as though it is sometimes set up as a stage. And as you are looking around, you see Tonk, the barman that at first spoke to you, heads to the window, and he flips the sign on it, saying that the Merryguard is now open. As you're looking around, I'd like to know if there's anything specific you're looking for, whether it be like places for people to keep quiet or the dark corner that the ranger might loom in, things like that.
Well, now that I know that there's a good high vantage point for looking around, I go and stand on the table that sometimes makes as a stage.
Sure. Okay. You get a good view that all of the tables in this inn, they're kind of sequestered in their own little nooks, and the walls go all the way up to the second story. The second story of this tavern has an opening in the middle that looks like it's so that those who are on the second story can still hear or see whatever it is that's happening on this center stage long table in the middle of the tavern. You also see that in the back of the tavern, to the right-hand side, are stairs that go up, and to the left are stairs that go down, likely to storage, or whatever else it is that is down there.
Okay. Well, in dramatic stride, I go across the table, and the first place I want to go is up. Which I believe that was to the right.
Yep, so you're going upstairs. Okay, I will show you the second floor. One moment, please. I will place your token in here so you can actually see what you're looking at.
Love the drama.
Cat.
Okay, here is the second floor. You have arrived. It is, well, all you can see immediately is that it is a little nook of corner. But as you move about, you see that the second floor is huge. It's the full size of the entire tavern. And you see that there are lots of rooms. It looks like people can rent rooms at this tavern. Aside from that, there is a large opening in the middle of the second floor, as I've described, that you can see from below up.
I get to the edge of the balcony, or and there's a railing here, or you can just fall down immediately?
That is railing.
Okay, so I go to the railing, and is it a sturdy railing, or is it like don't push on it too much kind of railing?
It's well made. You try and lean on it, it doesn't give at all.
And I'm like, guys, this place is huge. It's ginormous.
That's what she said.
You hear Rockheart look up and say, "Aye, but not to you."
I don't know what you mean. This place is amazing. And so I run over to there's this back room. Is he like, can you play cards back here?
You see this is like a common room where people can indeed play cards and such.
My character got so excited that he slammed into a wall. That's what the foundry just told me.
Okay.
So, trying to get there, apparently I just went through, okay, look, you can play cards. I go back to the balcony. I'm like, you guys can play cards up here? Now, let's just check out some of these rooms that are off to the side. It's like we're talking about nooks and crannies here. What's going on over here? Is this like are these doors open or closed or what?
Some of them are locked, some of them are not, and just closed. They're guest rooms, basically, so people can rent a night at the tavern. You can try and open a door and see if it's locked or not.
I try to open the very first door I'm at.
It's open.
Oh, snap. And, alright, so it's like... And then I run back to the balcony's edge, and I'm like, these rooms are amazing! You gotta check this out! This place is awesome!
Have you never been to a tavern before?
Been to a tavern, but this is spacious. There is, there's a chest in there. You know what? In most places, the bed will be over in a corner so it doesn't take up too much space. Not here. By the way, what's the quality over all this stuff? Am I just gushing over a spacious map here, or is what is the quality of? I mean, I know the railing is tough, but what about the rest of the place?
This is a well-made tavern. It seems as though it has done very well building off the reputation of the Merigard Academy. It's high budgeted. Everything seems well made. It's also a very large tavern, so the fact that you're noticing it's spacious, it is. It's a big tavern.
How about the acoustics? And would that be an arcane rule?
The acoustics? Sure.
So I'm over there going clap, and like you've got it. This even up here, I can hear well.
Yeah, downstairs you
No,
hear
or
him
not?
clapping. Yeah. The idea is that whoever is playing on the stage can be heard clearly and well upstairs.
Guys, do you know why it's like this? It's so that we can hear the stage well. Good acoustics. Anyway, so I go try and open up this door over here.
The door does not turn, and someone inside says,
What is it? What you want?
Sorry. Wait, room service?
I didn't order
Just
anything.
kidding. You're right, it's for someone else. Land shark?
What?
No, never mind. Anyway, I'm moving along, and so...
okay, I'm
Do
going to...
you have a sound for opening doors? You had a sound for opening doors, I heard one.
It was
No.
likely something that just happened in the audio, because I do not have
okay.
one separately. I'm going to jump to the next individual in the order. As Renar is running around upstairs, opening doors and clapping, very impressed by the tavern. Malvela, as you're looking at this menu, and you're looking around, you hear Tonk say,
Right, tavern's open.
and then almost immediately as you turn around, there is the sound of the door opening, and the first customer enters the door. It is a halfling woman who walks in, and she just looks as though she's barely had much sleep. There's rings under her eyes, and she has an enormous bag that she moves... Why is this invisible? And she moves to the first table, sits down, and slumps the bag next to it. She doesn't call for anyone. She doesn't ask for anything. She just sits at a table and thumps the book bag down next to her. And Tonk's looking at you, Malvela, and is like gesturing to guard the door.
She'll look as soon as the person walks in, and then at Tonk, and she'll put her the menu down. There goes my breakfast. And she'll make her way to the door, just kind of doing her thing.
As you're walking by, the halfling looks at you and says,
You new? You're new here?
I've never seen you before, so I assume you've never seen me before. I am new.
Okay.
and she just
Do
goes
you
back
need
to
any
looking at her
service?
bag. Huh?
Do you need any service?
Coffee. I need coffee.
She's gonna yell it around across the room. Who's supposed to be handling the tables?
Boone is like looking at you like,
Well,
I'm the bouncer. I don't do tables.
it's the halfling looks at you and says, "Oh, okay, sorry. I just assumed."
Not you, Boone.
No, Boone's not looking at you. Boone is looking at Light.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, he was? I didn't know.
My bad. Back.
It's hard.
Erase what I said to the half.
Okay.
No. Okay. She's gonna
Yeah.
walk to the door, and she's going to cross her arms, and she's gonna start looking like, she's supposed to be there.
Right.
Okay.
Tone looks at you and says, "Perfect," and then he walks off.
Light puts his coffee down and wanders over, and it's lagging.
Not for me. You just walked right over.
Yeah.
There you go. You sit down.
Yeah. Yeah. White just
And I take
humps
your
into
order.
the chair. Hey, welcome to the Merry Guard, where your only duty is to be merry. And he just throws up a prestidigitation of fireworks. What can I get you?
The halfling says, "Oh, that's new. I don't know how I feel about that. Just coffee. Just coffee. I just need coffee.
Would cream, sugar?
Sure.
All right.
No, just black. Just make it wake me up, please."
I mean, the sugar is gonna wake you up. Really, you should probably get some sugar, right? Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Come on.
I'm good. Just black. Make it hot.
Alright.
Make it hurt me. I don't want sugar.
All right. Sadism on its way.
And she like thuds a massive book down on the table and begins like apparently reading or inscribing or something. You don't know what she's doing. You're not a wizard. You go up to the counter and Boone looks at you and says, "Well,
Black coffee, please. Make it hot, steaming. Make it hurt. That's what she said.
it only takes a moment, but you are provided with coffee." And while you're doing that, we will go to the next. Our water genasi. Bane Sprigg.
So, I imagine something's going to happen, but before that, can Bane, like, investigate the tables to see if there's any cool graffiti or, like, stuff that's been carved into anything?
Roll investigation.
I don't think I'm very good at that, and that's good. Yep, nope, not good at it at all. 8.
Okay, that didn't roll in Foundry, but with an 8,
Oh, weird.
you notice many of these tables have clearly been broken and repaired.
Okay.
There is graffiti on a lot of them, but it looks as though most of it apparently they've attempted to fix it or clean it off. It's all over the place. They're tavern tables. You get what you expect here.
Okay. He's just chilling because he's like, I don't know, no one's giving me a job. He's gonna maybe like
roll me a perception.
prestidigitation. Okay. He'll prestidigitation when there's another prestidigitation, like in answer also.
Okay. A 1.
Oh,
You don't
no.
notice it. Okay. We're gonna skip for a moment and then come back to you. We go back up. We go back up to Tealgath as you're in the kitchen and you are attempting to help cook things. So, as a kobold, how much time have you spent cutting things to the point where they looked like clean and neat? Like, not just cutting things for the sake of getting it ready, but actually like trying to make something look good.
Probably not that much. Tilgath has largely been in the woods.
Yeah.
And has been, I mean, most of her life she has fished, hunted, fished some more, sold fresh fish, cut things, cooked them over a fire, eaten them, gone back out and fished some more. Like
Sure.
that has been Tealgath's general approach.
Okay. I need you to roll me a straight intelligence roll.
Okay.
Oh, how smart am I? Let's see. Not very smart.
Okay.
That's 5.
You cut these meats and you set them aside, and then after like a few moments, the chef comes over to look at what you're doing, and she says, "Right, have you salted and have you seasoned any of? Okay, stop it!" And she like slaps the knife down out of your hand and says, "I need you to. Okay, I forgot. I should have told you this. You need to season each of these cuts before we move on, okay?" And then she, like, gestures to the enormous spice rack that's hanging above you.
Oh. Right.
So take this, this, and this, and just put them on the meats. That's all you have to do.
Got it. Got it. This is salt. This is pepper. This is... Got it.
It's time.
I know some
Heals
herbs.
our wound.
Sage.
Right, just put some of that on, and we'll be
Got it.
perfect, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay. So you now are educated in seasoning meat. Renar, we're back upstairs. I need to know if there's anything specific you're looking for.
I'm looking to see how difficult it would be to jump from the balcony down to the stage.
To the stage is about a 10-foot drop. To the floor below is more like a 15-foot drop.
Okay. Now, from up here, can I see, if I go to the windows on the south, and I look out there, can I actually see people coming in and leaving?
Yep. Yes, you can.
That's interesting.
You do see people arriving as well. You see people showing up and heading into the tavern.
What do they look like?
Well, I can't really access the tokens from this map.
Okay, let's just, you know what, I don't want to make things more difficult. I'm going to run, it's like, I'm going to try and climb down the railing and drop onto the stage.
Okay, roll me athletics.
Can I do acrobatics?
Sure.
And I do acrobatics.
Okay, you flourish off the railing and roll down onto the stage with a tumble, and you are on your feet.
Whoa!
Whoops, that's the wrong
Hell
one.
yeah, dude! That was awesome! Do it again!
Maybe later.
Do you run all the way up the stairs? Just
No. I wanted to be here, and, I wanted to see if I could do that. And so now that I'm on the stage, and I have a better view of the tokens that were invisible before.
Yeah. Okay. So, a small group of people are entering the tavern. They enter and they notice you, Malvela, and they just go, And one of them says, "You're new." And then they just proceed past you, and they choose a booth, a private booth. It seems as though this is likely a group of adventurers trying to get some solace early in the morning.
This must be a very small town.
It is not.
So I go, prance off the stage over in their direction, the table they sat down in. Someday when the map loads, I'll move my token appropriately.
Perfectly.
In the meantime, so I go over and, greetings, welcome to our tavern. Where are you guys from?
Okay, so this group of adventurers look at you, and they say, well, the first one says, "From around," and the woman amongst them says, "I'm from KO. And where are you from, new barman?"
I'm from the dark side of Silverreach. It's a long journey from here. But, I got lost. I was making a left turn at Albuquerque, and here I am now.
The other one says,
Albuquerque, I haven't heard of that place. Is that some weird Tridonian island I haven't heard of? Another one that cropped up out of nowhere?
Yes, it is.
Great.
I'm-
Could you
And
get us a
so-
group of ales?
Yes, you're from KO, and where are the rest of you guys from?
the woman says, "I'm from KO." And the
You're
man
from
says,
KO.
"I'm from Augur City." And the last one says,
No, Svidania.
Not Svidania, bitch. Okay, I go to get the beers. Why did I say that? I have no idea. Anyway.
you leave the adventurers looking confused at each other.
Not Svidania, isn't that like goodbye in some language?
Dos Vidania is
Oh, Svidania.
Russian. and it's basically like good day.
So I just said Das Vidanya back to him. That's all.
Okay, Russian doesn't exist in this world, but sure. You mutter some gibberish at them, and they look confused. You go and get them some ales. Now, my question to you is, looking at that menu, what do you bring them?
Dun, dun, dun. Not in the food section.
Probably not.
Well, you know, what happens is I'm not going behind the bar.
Right.
So I'm going to there's a bartender behind the bar.
Mm-hmm. You go up to Boone.
Boone, they want ales. What do they want?
He kind of looks at them and he says, "Huh, they didn't tell you anything else."
One's from KO, one's from Das Vidanya. I can't remember where the other one's from. They've never heard of Silver Reach. That's all the things they've told me.
Okay. And he sets 3 mugs, and he begins filling them out of a keg. And he says, "Just give him some porter." This'll
Okay.
do.
So this is the piercing wagon.
Yep.
Water.
Wagon?
I like wagon better.
Okay.
It sounds German. Anyway,
It does.
so-
You're right.
That also doesn't
so
exist
this
in
is-
this world.
I'm sorry?
I was just making a joke. Please carry on.
Continue.
Okay, so by the way, can I carry them all easily with one hand or 2 hands or whatever?
Oh
How
yeah,
many-
it's just 3 mugs. You totally can.
Okay, and I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna the bartender. I've forgotten his name again already, and ask him how much do I collect for all this
They're 3 copper each, so
each.
9.
9. Anyway, so I go and I bring the beers over to him,
Okay.
ale to them.
For the note, if you're talking to an NPC of the tavern, one of the staff, if you mouse over them, you can see their name.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
No worries.
And I'm going to close the game and open it again so I can see the map.
Man.
Oh wait, no, wait a minute. No, I'm just gonna push the buttons and make different maps show up, and then I can see things, and everything's good in the world again.
Okay. You're
I know
good?
what I did wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, you know, I had to click the button that said the Merry Guard on the top left, you know, and I was still kind of caught in this nether realm where my screen was still on the old upstairs map.
Gotcha. Okay. Weird.
So, yeah, easily fixed. And so then I bring over the ales and I go, it, you know, the price does depend if you're affiliated with any of the local guilds and adventuring guilds in this area.
The first adventurer looks at you and says, "You mean the Marigard?"
Are you affiliated with the Merry Guard or a different guild in this town?
"We're contractors, aye," says the third one.
Okay, well then we're just going to go with the standard rate of 3 silvers each. No, sorry, 3 coppers.
The coin is passed down the table to you, and you gather 9 copper.
Excellent. And so I give them the drinks.
Okay. You have successfully sold some porter to adventurers. Well done. I'm very proud of you.
Well, I feel defeated inside. I don't tell the customers this, but I'm sad that I wasn't worthy of a tip of any kind. But
you
know,
say that to them?
No, I'm just trying to convey through body language.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Roll a performance. A 15. They don't seem to care.
It's okay. Hopefully this isn't a bad omen for my future career of waiting tables. I'm
Hopefully.
sure it will get better.
I'm
you know,
sure it will.
And so then, yeah.
As you proceed on to see what else is happening in the tavern, back to your duties. Light.
Yep.
Tell me perception.
Okay.
But you can continue what you were going to say. As Boone sets a kettle of hot coffee and a cup down in front of you.
Cool. Nice. That was almost a natural 20, but that's all right.
Almost. I love that your natural 20 says fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
With a 4, a kettle of hot coffee and a cup is set in front of you.
Okay, I grab the kettle and the hot coffee cup. And I bring it out over. Jeez.
That's up. You good?
Yeah, that's up. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I don't sit down this time, but I do bring it over. And on my way, is it possible for me to imbue this cup of coffee with some guidance for the person clearly doing some research? I'm just trying to give her a little help on it.
Sure. You can do that.
I'll bring it over. You know, my mother always said that coffee actually gets the brain going, so hopefully this helps out with whatever you're doing.
She looks up and she says, "Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
I've
Can I get you anything else?
I've never seen you around here before."
Yeah, I'm new. First day.
I'm new too.
There's lots of new staff around here. Okay.
It's a bit of a tryout this morning, so hope you excuse our newness.
Everyone starts somewhere. And she takes a sip of the coffee and she just... Oh! Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Can I ask what you're working on?
I'm trying to make a spell.
Oh, okay. I'm good with spells. What can I ask? What the magic school of magic you're trying to make it after?
She leans back and looks at you and says, "Evocation."
Okay. All right. So you like blowing shit up? All right. That's hard.
That is my focus.
All right. What's your name?
Callie.
Allie, nice to meet you. You can call me Light, but it's short for Light Dash.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Light. I didn't expect
Pleasure.
to find an educated... Well, I don't know if educated is the right word. I hardly know you.
Oh.
A student of magic working here at the Merry Guard.
Not in the same sense you are, but yeah, I dabble. My mother taught me a lot, so.
Fascinating. And as soon as that happens, and you realize with that 4 perception, you just noticed, the tavern's getting full.
Oh.
Customers are arriving by the swath. More than I have tokens for, because I am only human.
Looks like I got a job to do, but throw a couple copper my way for the coffee, and we're good. We're square.
You have it? And she sets 2 copper down on the table.
I don't know how much it actually costs, but I just take the 2 copper and go back.
Coffee is a copper, so...
Okay. I got a copper tip then.
Yeah.
And,
okay.
Yeah.
So now for the next stretch, because we've handled some preliminary stuff, but there's a lot going on now, as the tavern is getting busier and busier as we get more into breakfast, closer to lunch, as time is passing. All of you are finding yourselves busy. You're milling about, you're cooking, you're bringing out food and drinks to customers. It becomes harder and harder to find the time to have a conversation with a customer, as there's another customer who needs your attention, or there's another customer that's spilled something, or there's a customer that's arrived, and I pause it for a moment as another customer enters, and Malvela, this customer, I need you to roll an insight check as they enter.
Okay. Let's see if it works. Oof. It didn't. Oh, there it goes. It was a 3.
Okay. With a 5, the hair, well, the scales on the back of your neck kind of stand up. I don't really know how to describe that for a dragonborn. That's new to me. You get a heebie-jeebie from this guy.
Blood runs cold, I guess.
Yeah. As he enters, you see he takes off a very broad hat and tucks it away, and it seems to vanish on his person. And he kind of rubs his hands and looks at you, and he says, "Good morning," and then moves past you. And he is making his way all the way up to the bar. And as he's moving, the customers that are near him just hush, like almost as if they're looking at him, and his presence alone is interrupting them.
She does notice this, yeah.
Oh, I mean, you can't not notice it. Like,
right, okay. She's gonna keep her eye on him. Definitely, she watches him as he goes to the bar, wherever he's going.
Sure. Bane, as this customer's walking through the tavern, and barman Tonk sees him. You see he kind of steps back, and Tonk looks at you, and he just kind of goes, "Why don't you roll an insight check to see if you know exactly what it is he's trying to convey?"
Insight. Sorry.
You think Tonk has something in his eye?
Oh, shit. Okay. You gotta like get him a handkerchief and try to like. I'm gonna have to like try to like hand him a handkerchief.
So you like go up to Tonk and
yeah.
Tonk looks at you and he's like, "What are you doing?"
You got a thing in your eye, bro. You need like. Oh no. No, you're good. Oh, you're good. Oh, I'm sorry. Misinterpretation.
The customer
My
just
fault.
walks right by you. And he walks all the way up to the bar, where he sits down at a stool, and none of you are really close enough to hear. Light, why don't you roll me perception as you're near the long table where there are a few customers? Why don't you roll me perception to see if you hear what this man says to Boone?
Okay. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
A 15. You hear Boone say, "Morning, Rellin. What can I get for you?"
Rellin, huh?
And the man says, "It's a pleasure, Boone. As always, could I trouble you for a glass of cow's blood?" And Boone steps back. The door opens. And Tealgath, at this point, you have prepared a huge pile of meat and various other things that the chef has assigned you to. And now she has you basically, like, you are full of rubbing food, getting it ready and herb encrusted. And while that's happening, Boone opens the door and says, "We got our regular cow's blood." And Chef looks at you and says, "You got any of that drippings from the beefsteaks?
Chef!
Why don't you gather a glass of that for me?"
All right.
Roll me a sleight of hand to collect just cow's blood and not any of the actual gristle or fats.
Oh,
I'm not proficient in this.
I know.
Watch this be the roll that you like
Nope.
crit on.
That's a 6.
Nope.
Oh my god,
Not even.
you
It
guys.
was so
I
close
watched-
to 20. It
I
like fell
great.
off.
watched it. Yes.
The 20.
He's great.
From the chef is still busy cutting
So
vegetables
she's
and
like
preparing.
squeezing it and like almost gets the blood, and then there's just like a big honking chunk of gristle that goes in the cup, and she goes,
Okay. You pass off, like, before you can even comment on it. The chef takes the cup and says, "Perfect, thank you," and hands it to Boone. And then she goes back to the counter where you see she's got this huge loaf of bread that she's slicing, preparing for the bread stew. And Boone says, "Thanks," and closes the door. Okay.
Till I guess we'll go back to massaging herbs into meat. Like, No one look at me.
Well done. The individual, Relin, is handed a glass of, well, it just looks like any old mug, light, but you're aware that it's likely a mug of cow's blood. And as he sits at the counter, he's having quiet conversation with Boone, basically just asking how things are about the tavern, who has come into town, if anybody of note, things like that, just small talk. And he's sipping at the mug, which is a time bomb.
There's just a little bit of boba at the bottom. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, while that is happening, Ren, are you still on the table, Renar?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
It's like, a rooster. This is where I return to my perch if there isn't someplace else I'm needed.
okay. While that's happening, I just noticed that you were on the table, so I wanted to comment on it. Rockworth heads across the room and goes up to you, Bane, and says, "Hey,
Yeah.
we need you to pick up a few crates from downstairs."
Oh, yeah, I'm great at carrying stuff. Yeah, where
You said
crates?
that. You said that. They're in the storage. It might take you a minute to find it, but once you do, I have absolute faith in you.
Aw, thanks. Lots of people do. Downstairs. He's gonna go downstairs. He doesn't know where this is.
She
He's gonna go
said,
downstairs.
as you're leaving, she says, "You don't know what you're getting."
Oh, yeah. You said crates. Yeah, so what am I getting? What do you want?
You need to pick up a few crates of porter.
Oh, yeah, okay, porter, great.
It's selling like hotcakes. Go ahead and get downstairs. And she points to the stairs to the left.
Oh.
As you go, you're like climbing the stairs.
Yep, just casually heading down the stairs to the right. That's fine. Trying to with my token.
Okay. As you're going by the countertop and Boone sees you, he says, "You going to get more porter?
Yeah.
Why don't you bring light
I got a
with
job.
you? Bring light with you. You need to bring a load up. We're already out."
All right. Hey, Light. You want to come with me, get some porter?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. We're gonna lift some heavy things. Hey, were you named after a cantrip?
No.
Oh, that would have been cool. I'm named after a spell. So, I thought that would be cool. Cantrip and a spell. Anyway, let's go get it.
All right. I'm not very strong, but I can help out if you want.
That's okay. I got it.
Okay.
Might be dark down there.
Okay. As oh my god. As you Jesus Christ, I just took psychic damage. As you are downstairs, heading down the stairs, Malvela, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Okay, that would be.
Yes, there's gonna be a lot of that, unfortunately.
That's what my job is. A perception, right? Or
Yeah. Perception.
that's better than insight. Yep. 2 beans. It's an 8.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Good.
Another time
We're doing
bomb.
great. We're doing great. Just great. A+.
Easiest job
All
in the
time
world.
bombs. Guys, I'm
Yeah.
really bad at
Go
this stuff.
roll.
I don't know if this is the time to say.
Everybody
Okay.
thinks I'm new. I've been here for at least a week.
Bane and Litesh, you two go downstairs. I'm going to allow... Hold on. I'm going to allow all players to be observers of you, just so that they can see what is happening here. There we go. So now everybody should be able to see if they click on your tokens.
I cannot.
If you click on their token?
I don't see anything. It's all black.
Okay. Click here. Click here.
I'm clicking.
Nothing
To
really.
the right a little bit.
What's going on? Okay.
In order to get it to work, what I did was I first clicked on the world map and then clicked back to the Merryguard basement map. And now I can see.
Okay, try that. Click to the world map and then back to the
Did
basement.
you wait for the world map to load?
Oh, yeah. It took a bit.
Okay. All right. We'll continue on. I'll let you know next turn.
Okay. Light and Bane, you emerge in the basement of the Merry Guard, which the first thing you notice as you enter down here is immediately to your left, there is a lower pit. It's just a few inches lower than the actual floor. Looks like a fighting pit.
Oh.
It is
Sick!
It is on like this lower dais where you can see on the other side above it are some raised platforms where people look like they can watch what is going on. So clearly the Merry Guard seems to have fighting events here.
Well, this place just got cooler.
Seriously.
Thought it was pretty lame at first, but I dig it.
No, this is great. I mean, why didn't they hire us for this?
You also
This is
notice
way cooler.
there is nobody down here, just you two. I need you both to roll me perception.
Third time's a charm. Third time's a charm.
We're so good at this.
You've really been knocking them out of the park.
I legitimately am
pretty good.
That's nice.
That's not terrible.
Hey, there's a fighting pit down here.
That's better than mine.
You see the fighting pit. No. So with a 21 light, as you're walking around, you suddenly hear from deeper down here, somewhere ahead of you, you hear this strange...
The fuck was that? Did you hear that?
What? No, what happened?
I
What
think
was
someone's
what?
down here. Someone's hiding down here.
What?
I swear.
Oh, it's a basement. Who would hide in the basement?
Many people.
Me, but basement? Alright. I mean, okay. Sure, I trust you. Where do you think it is?
Yeah, where can I tell which door it's coming from, or just like down the hallway?
It came from to your left, so in the map's perspective to the right. And ahead of you.
Right here?
Like in this direction. Yeah.
Like right here? Okay. Yeah, hey, I think something's down here.
I mean, like, we gotta go get Porter, I guess, but, like, let's check it out.
Well, actually, I think we should probably ask. We should probably ask one of them, see if someone's actually supposed to be down here. Let's just go get the porter. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, I don't know where it's at, so you lead the way.
You're going to have to do a little bit of
Nailing
searching.
it. Nailing it. We're nailing it.
You see down here is what looks like another, ahead of you down this way, you see there is like a secondary bar that looks like it's part of the events that they'd likely hold when they did fighting events. And then to your left and right, you see there is a door. How do you proceed? You march straight into the secondary bar. All right.
Can I look just around to see if is it pretty clear that there's no Porter right here?
Yes. You're looking at an empty bar area.
Empty bar. Okay.
All right. Hey. Maybe it's in one of these doors.
Yeah. Sure. All right.
So the noise came from that door, and I'll point to it to the right. This door.
Well, let's see if it's something like, maybe we'll be heroes for getting like this stowaway guy that's like weirdly hiding in a basement.
All right,
and then
fine.
And that's what they sent us to do anyway, so it's a win-win.
Okay. That's fine with me.
Okay, so hold on a second. As you
Whatever
guys
the
are,
door is that he pointed to.
it's this one.
back to. Wait, which
sorry.
one?
You pointed to this door, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I'm going to jump back upstairs for a moment. So, suddenly, what you did not catch, Malvela, was these two individuals, their voices were getting a little bit escalated, and they were getting a little bit more tense. And suddenly, this Goliath slams his hands on the table and he says, "Well, if you really feel that way, then you can own up to it with your fists." And he hurls the tankard at this man's face, and he like hurls himself over the table, and they begin brawling on this table as a fight breaks out.
Oh dear.
Which means I'm going to roll initiative for these two. But Malvela, I'm going to give you... they basically get a round of beating the shit out of each other before anybody else can respond.
Okay.
So hold on a second. Let me see what happens. Okay, so clearly, to everyone's eyes, this man is a monk. The Goliath is not a monk, but is a Goliath. So some very powerful blows are exchanged. Why are they invisible? God bless. And they stumble out of the tavern, out of the tavern table booth, onto the open floor, where other customers are suddenly like, "Whoa!" and they're trying to get away from this brawl that's suddenly occurring. Malvela, you are now in the initiative. I'm going to add basically everybody else, so hold on.
Should I roll?
Yeah, I'm going to need you to roll initiative for me.
Alright, so 5 points. Jesus.
Okay.
I'm very slow.
There's a fight happening. And let me also... Okay, Renar, you are right off the bat. Bane, you are downstairs. You are not going to be in this initiative. I am sorry.
My bad, sorry.
All good. Don't worry, you'll get yours. Okay, Renar, this fight has broken out. Only 20 feet away from you. What do you do? Well, actually, it's quite a distance. I shouldn't say 20 feet. It's actually double that. I am an idiot. All right, what do you do?
Now, how crowded is the bar?
Almost all the tables are full.
So, but it's like, I can make a clear path there.
Yes. Oddly enough, no one has chose to sit at the long table where you're standing.
Go figure. Anyway, so then, I run down. Is there any beverage I can grab that's between me and the 30 feet distance to close?
Yeah, this person has a large pint of porter that you can grab if you'd like.
As a bonus action or a standard action?
To grab it is a free action. It's just an item interaction.
Okay, I grab it and then I throw it at the guys who are fighting.
Okay, do you have Tavern Brawler?
No. And
All right.
I don't mean to throw the mug. I just want to pour the drink at them. So, I mean, it still counts as Tavern Brawler, I assume. Just saying. That's what I'm not trying to...
You're not trying to harm them. You're trying to distract them.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a... So this is just a dex-based attack. So go ahead and give me a dex attack. Something that you have proficiency in. Like a dagger or something.
Okay. And we're going to do this.
The music started and then immediately stopped. I love it. Very helpful.
Did I hit? Or how elusive are these guys?
You hit both of them with a 25. The spray of ale suddenly washes over both, and as they are wrestling and struggling with each other, the Goliath looks at you and says, "Hey!" and then gets punched in the chin by the monk.
But as my bonus action, I shout, "Drinks on me!" And I call that my round.
Okay. Hold on. Tilgath, you're in the kitchen, and suddenly you hear a fight break out. And the chef looks up and looks at you and says, "Well, go see what's going on."
Tilgath is going to scamper. Go see. I can't see anything from here.
Nope.
So I'm gonna use my action to summon Venom.
Okay.
Go
Hold on. Let me
exploring.
make him appear.
And Venom's movement. 1 second. Okay. Says. Here he is.
If you double click on him, it'll give you the stats for a familiar that can fly, which his fly is 60.
Yeah, okay. So he can move.
All over the dang place.
Yeah. And
No, that's not what I asked.
What?
Sorry. Go on.
Okay.
can move and take reactions on its own. Blah blah blah. Okay.
He just can't attack.
Yeah, he can't attack. He can do
Lots of other things.
lots of other stuff. Can I tell? Can we tell who the the monk and the? They're all the way over.
You were not there for the fight to begin,
Yeah,
so
so
you
I
don't know.
I don't know. So he's just gonna.
He does. You
he's
do
just-
see Renard hurl an entire cup of ale over both of them. Whose customer's like, "Hey," the one who lost his ale mug.
Okay, where are they on the map? I'm like, oh, they're
These
right
two.
they're right where I am. Okay. Like, okay.
Big map, I know. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just funny because
This
I flew.
place is huge.
I flew right over there, and then I was like, where am I going? Okay, so for he's not actually close enough to take either of the actions that he could take. So that's my turn for now, but I'm up
Okay.
in it for next
All right,
round.
next. It is now the monk's turn, who proceeds to beat the shit out of the Goliath. And miss a couple times. Next, Malvela. It's your turn.
Take it outside, and she's gonna dash. Yeah, fucking 60 feet, that's all she can do
Okay.
for this round.
Okay, you sprint toward the fight. Why don't you roll an intimidation check as you're running to see if you can get their attention?
Good fucking finally. Dirty 20.
Okay. The Goliath, who's currently in a headlock, looks up and sees you. Sees this massive dragonborn running toward him, and he says, right. And so he doesn't. He gets hit in the face before he can actually comply or do anything else. It's now the barmaid's turn. She runs. Hold on. She grabs a holy symbol that's hanging around her neck, and she says, "Oh, this fucking, it's too early for this!" And she casts Bless on Renard, Malvela, and herself. So you have an additional D4 to add to attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks.
Okay.
And then she will step here and impose herself between the customers and this brawl that's happening. It's now the Goliath's turn. He, having failed against the intimidation check, is intimidated by Malvela. And you can hear him as he's getting choked. He's like, "Wait! Stop!" But he can't. He's going to try and break the grapple. That's a natural 1. He cannot do that, so that's his turn. Okay. Renard, it's your turn. What do you do?
So the monk is the one who's winning the fight right now? Or
Yeah, the monk is winning.
Okay. So I go here and try to grapple the monk.
Okay. Roll. There's going to be an athletics contest.
Yeah, not in acrobatics.
It can't be. I'm afraid.
Oh, look, I've got athletics also. Cool. So I'm rolling for athletics.
Yes, sir.
Dirty 20.
And the
Yeah.
monk rolled. I hit your dice, but it doesn't matter. I rolled a 12. So you managed to grapple the monk off of the Goliath. So you are grappling him. The monk, as pulled away, he says, "He started it." And that's your turn, unless you have a bonus action you'd like to take.
No, it's not like I can move him this turn, right?
You can move him half your movement, but I think you moved 10 feet up,
I think that's right, yeah.
so
So-
you can move him 10 feet.
All right, so I move him 10 feet back.
Okay. Tealgath, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Gonna move.
All right, it looks like Raynar has the monk in arms.
It does look
Yeah,
like
I've got
that,
the-
yeah.
Is
got
the
the tiger
Goliath
by
trying to
the
back
tail.
off?
Huh?
Does
Is
it look
what?
like the Goliath is trying to back off?
He looks angry. He looks a little bit embarrassed, and he looks like he doesn't want to fuck with the gold dragonborn that's running up, because he's intimidated by her.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to have Tealgath fly over here. Or not Tealgath, whatever. I have Venom fly over here. Tealgath can't fly. She's a kobold. And Venom is going to take the help action to help Malvela on her next turn. And then I'm going to use my action to dash back to the kitchen, because I think that is about what I can do.
Okay. It's now the monk's turn. The monk is going to try and escape your grapple. I need you to make another athletics contest. He rolled a 9. If you beat a 9.
Woohoo!
You did it. That's his turn as he struggles, and he says, "Let me go! You don't understand!" That's his turn. Malvela, it's your turn.
She is going to walk her happy ass over here in between the two of them. 25 feet. Either you leave of your own volition, or I make you leave. No fights in the tavern.
Okay, roll. Okay, so roll me a persuasion or intimidation. It's your call. It's at advantage against the Goliath, but not the monk. So
Okay.
I'm going to take the first roll for the monk, but roll it at advantage.
Okay. There's 20.
That's a natural 20. Or no,
Yep.
that's
Yeah.
okay. So the Goliath is like, okay, all right, I'll be going. It's fine. And the monk is like currently grappled up. He says, "Yeah, fine. Fuck, let go." They have acquiesced. They're not going to fight. So I'm going to end initiative unless one of you are going to attack them.
Nope.
Okay, Bernard, are you going to attack them?
No, I guess I let him go.
Okay.
'Cause, he's acting cool.
Okay. The dwarven barmaid. Oh, god damn it. I just accidentally deleted everybody that...
Sorry.
That's my fault.
Okay. It's alright. We've been there.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter because they leave. However, the barmaid still needs to be here. Okay.
He wasn't dancing on the table.
No. Afraid not. The Goliath and the monk make their way out. Obviously, they're separated from each other. They're not anywhere near each other. But they do leave the tavern. So, situation handled. Well done.
Woohoo!
Meanwhile, in the basement,
Oh no.
the two of you can hear the sounds coming from upstairs. You can't really discern what is actually happening. There sounds like a little bit of shouting, and then it settles down as you are looking for the storeroom.
Oh, what the fuck is going up there?
Sounds like, I don't know. Whatever. We got some other people. They're gonna handle it. It's gonna be great.
All right. Yeah, that's true. All right. I'm gonna be real cautious here. I really heard something weird coming from it. So can you check if it's unlocked, and I'll handle the door.
Yeah. He'll just like kind of pull on it.
It's not locked.
It's not locked. Not locked.
Hey, step back a little bit,
All right.
and I'll throw the door open. Thaumaturgy.
You are looking into a storeroom full of crates, barrels, and kegs.
All right. Well, that was
What kind of
disappointing.
things you hear? What kind of thing you hear? Is like a rat? There are rats in basements.
I have no idea. Anyway, let's just go get whatever we need.
Cool. Porter. We need Porter.
Yeah.
Okay. When you step into this room, I need both of you to make a perception check, and an investigation check. I need both.
Okay.
Let's just make this easy on us. I'm gonna cast locate object, and I'll target the porter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the porter is in this crate. With a 14 in
Whoa.
perception, Light, this barrel, it's vibrating slightly. And suds and foam are beginning to leak out of the top.
Okay, that's weird.
Oh.
Okay, the
gonna point-
instant you step there, the barrel splits open, and weird beer-like creatures come flying out of it
Shit.
up toward you.
If I think that this is beer at first, can I try to use like shape water to be like, no, get back down in there?
The beer is the keg is completely destroyed.
Oh damn. Okay. Not so much then.
No, not really. But you can roll initiative for me, as you are attacked by beeragars.
Oh my gosh. Did you make this up? Is this an echo
This is
creation?
nonsense.
Oh my!
Yes.
I'm rolling so well tonight, you guys. It's great. I'm doing so good.
And of
Beer,
course,
beer, tiddly beer.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
the first beeragar, as it emerges right next to you, Bane, you hear this strange, bubbly, and it's going to attack you.
Okay.
It swings with a hammer made of what looks like an old mug stuck on a spoon that it swings at you. And the hammer, that's 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage from the beeragar. As he bashes you up on the shoulder, he reaches up with a... slams you with this weapon made of a mug. You hear... as suds and foam are spilling out of his mouth.
Not cool, man.
Light, it's your turn.
Okay. Light will. Holy fucking shit! He'll take the bandor off his back, and he will, through the bandor, strum a little chord, and it sounds kind of like a metal guitar, like just a wow.
Okay.
and he casts Shillelagh on it.
Okay, you rip off a 6 solo and you empower your weapon with a magical.
Yes, exactly.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hit him with a
casting
shillelagh.
Oh my god, what a awful roll.
In the surprise moment, the sudden appearance of these strange beer dwarves, you swing the weapon with the empowered magical effect to it, and as it swings, the beer dwarf goes and like ducks underneath it and is now looking at you, and it just it looks like it's ready to swing at you.
God damn it.
The next Biragar swings its hammer. No, this one does not. What does he do? Okay. The Biragar raises its hands, and a jet of beer out towards you, Bane. And I need you to make a con save as your mouth is suddenly filled with beer.
Oh man, but that sounds kind of good actually. 17?
That's successful. You are not immediately inebriated by the Biragar.
Oh, drunk.
And when you unintentionally get like a huge swallow of ale, and you're like, oh, that was surprising. But the Biragar's looking at you.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. The Biragar looks at you and sees that you're not immediately drunk, and he just and speaks its strange language to the other Biragar. Bane, it's your turn.
Look, man, I like beer, but I'm technically working right now, and consent is important. So fuck off, please. I'm gonna have him he's gonna take his shield down because he didn't have that before because he was work. And he's take his Morning Star out. And he's gonna cast Booming Blade, I guess.
Okay.
On Booming Star, Morning Star.
Sure.
On the one, our Booming Bop. Are we like flanking? Are we flanking this dude?
Yes.
The one between us? Rad.
Go ahead and make an attack with advantage.
Oh wait, sorry. I don't know how to do this.
That's a D8.
That's
you
a
need
D8.
You need to make a attack roll first.
Attack roll first.
Yeah.
Yep. I just cast a spell. Wow, I'm so sorry. I'm terrible.
With an 11, the Biragar, with surprising nimbleness, ducks underneath the swing and looks back at you, and it stomps its tiny little yellow feet, and it looks like it didn't like that very much. As we go back to the top of the order, that Biragar is going to swing at you again. Okay. That's a 7 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, so its mug hammer crashes against your shield, and you just hear the wooden, like, whunk of it bouncing off. Light, it's your turn.
Okay. I will use my bonus action to collect a tale from the beyond.
Oh shit.
Go on.
A 5, which means, hopefully, sorry, subclass, new subclass, who dis?
Okay, what does this do?
Okay, so the spirits tell me to tell a tale of the Avenger. For 1 minute, any creature that hits the target with a melee attack takes force damage equal to the to a roll on your bardic inspiration die. So I will target this one with my action. And
Wait, hold on a minute. So it looks like you cast this on an ally, and then if someone hits that ally, they take force damage equal to your inspiration die.
Oh, okay. So I will tell the tale of an adventurer through a sick metal guitar solo to Bane, trying to inspire him to attack these
fucking
creatures.
The light rips out with White Cliffs of Dover, and you feel empowered.
Yes.
I feel fine, bro. Thank you.
And that's my bonus end action.
Okay.
Because it takes my action to actually imbue that.
Gotcha. Seeing the Biragar, Bane resist the effects of its beer spray, it turns to you, Light, and I need you to make a con save as another gout of beer just out toward you.
Wait, it says any creature that hits the target with a... Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, so if Bane gets hit...
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
he gets
gotcha.
force damage back.
This Biragar attempted to intoxicate Bane last round and didn't work, so now he's trying to intoxicate you, Light. I need you to make a con save.
All right. Yes.
Yeah, you succeed. It's tasty beer, but it's a little warm.
Yeah, I fucking pre-gamed last night. You can't do that shit to me.
And it seems to stomp on the ground as its effects did not work. It's upset about it. Bane, it's your turn.
Again, we're doing it. With Morningstar.
Okay.
And advantage because of oh, it's a crit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you crit the Biragar. Go ahead and roll damage, and the damage for Booming Blade.
Amazing. Roll damages.
Okay,
looks
so that's
like-
3 plus 8 is 11 plus 4 is 15. You deal 15 points of damage with just the Morningstar. How much damage does the Booming Blade do?
7 looks like.
So if it moves, it'll take
If it moves,
it'll take
7
15
and it's
points
under.
of 15 because you crit. 15 points
Oh,
of
because
thunder
I
damage.
crit.
However,
Rad.
as you bring the Morningstar down on top of this Biragar, it just is a splat of beer on the ground.
Oh no.
And is destroyed. You have defeated a Biragar.
Yay.
Cool. We did it.
I'm very proud of you. Light, unless you have any movement or a bonus action you'd like to take, Bane? Bane?
Oh, me? Oh, no. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know you were talking to me. Nope.
Light, it's
yep,
your
I'm
turn.
done.
Okay. So, waiting for this to go away. I'm gonna move over. This barrel's already broken, so I'm gonna pirouette onto the top of the boxes here,
Love it.
getting a flanking, and then like I'm ending the show, smashing my guitar. I will bring it down the bandor with the shillelagh on top
Okay,
of this.
go ahead and make
this
your attack.
Biragar.
I thought this music fitting.
Yeah. Very.
Did it roll it?
Yes. The
don't-
22 certainly hits. Go ahead and roll damage for your shillelagh.
Awesome.
10
Hell yeah.
points of bludgeoning damage. The Biragar, as the the bandor slams down on the Biragar, it seems disoriented and confused at the slam as if it was suddenly dizzied.
All right.
Okay. It is still up, unfortunately. The Biragar, seeing... Well, it's confused now. But seeing its ally was immediately destroyed by a Morningstar blow, will angrily... and raise its own mug hammer and try and hit you with it, Bane. Does a 17 hit?
It does not. With my shield, it does not.
Okay. It tries. It fails. Does your tail... okay, any creature that hits the target. It did not hit, so it does not take force damage. Bane, it's your turn.
I'm gonna bonk it. Booming. I mean, I'm gonna bonk it again. I don't think it'll move, but I'll booming blade it again just for fun.
Okay. I mean, it's a cantrip, so you can kind of do that whenever
It's a
you want.
cantrip, so why not? We're at advantage. Ooh, 19.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you totally hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Amazing. It's not. It's like coming up slowly for me. Oh, sorry.
That's the booming blade. I need you to roll damage for the
That's
Morningstar.
booming blades. I think that's 4.
8.
8
8
piercing.
points. You, again, the Morningstar comes crashing down, and the Biragar is a splat on the ground, as it had 5 hit points.
Consent's important. Don't get people drunk without their consent.
That is the end
Bullshit,
of initiative.
man.
As the sick nasty solo dies down, it is calm once again in the storeroom, and the floor is sticky with spilled beer.
Fuck.
You think that's normal?
I don't know. Probably not. But now the floor. Hold on. Let's clean this up. You got Presty, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I got it. I got it.
We'll prestidigitation all the sticky
And
beer
prestidigitation.
stuff,
Okay. You clean up the after effects of a fight with Biragar.
and the porter's right there.
I got it. Let me.
Actually,
Can I
I was
like?
concentrating the whole time on that, so it's still up.
Okay, you
Can I
know.
like heft it?
Oh, it's pretty heavy. Give me athletics.
I'll give you
Cool.
guidance.
Oh, rad. Where even is athletics? Shit, I am not used to having good athletics. Yeah, I'm fine,
Okay.
but I am gonna roll guidance anyway.
Yeah, roll
And
that d4.
Let's see. Oh, 4. 26.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, you pick up the crate full of porter. This crate has 4 kegs of porter in it. It is extremely heavy. But you lift it up, and you do move at half speed, but you can haul it up the stairs.
Sweet.
I'm not even lifting a finger, but I'm like strumming, like just
Yeah.
plucking away at the
Okay.
The
bandolier.
jams.
As
The
you
jams, I love it.
as you go upstairs to Hotel California, we get back to the main story, where you guys have successful. The bless from the dwarven barmaid wears off, and you have successfully escorted the troublemakers out of the tavern. And while this is happening, Renar, you resume watching over everything, and Malvela, you return to the door, as is your post. And the customers seem to settle down, although some of them are a little concerned about the flying drake that's now just there.
I think that he's gonna fly back to the kitchen.
Okay.
And just like he's gonna ride on my shoulders.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna grab him and just stick him with me because I don't want
Gotcha.
to unsummon him, but he can just hang out.
Sure. While that's happening, Renar, I need to know what your passive investigation is.
I need to know that too. Let's see. I have no bonus to investigation, so
10.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So Renar, as you're kind of standing on this table, as appears to be what you do, some customers seem to have just accepted this. That's just a normal thing now.
This is our life now.
You notice one of the customers seated at one of the long tables. They're talking with someone else. Over here, you see a long purple tail snake from the booth next to it dip into the coin pouch of that person and retract. That's what you catch with your passive investigation, because I rolled a 6.
Aha. All right. I dash over here.
Okay, you run across the bar as you.
Yes, I do not. You see how the line went over the table?
Yeah.
I jumped from table to table. Do I need to make an athletics check for that?
Yes, you do. And also, customers immediately stand up like, "Hey!" as a man just jumped onto their table and then proceeded. And the barmaid at this table looks up and says, "Watch what you're doing!"
Oh, I'm watching what I'm doing. I'm watching what Mr. Tail over here is doing.
Don't step on the customers' tables!
I'm sorry for stepping on your table, sir.
The customer's like, there's a boot print in my steak now.
I don't know what you're talking about. No.
And he
I'm
holds
sorry.
up the plate and says, I better get my money back for this.
You will. And so will this man get his money back from that man.
You point that man you're pointing at is a purple female tiefling who's looking up at you, and she just.
And the table where the money came from, there was a man sitting in the other table where the money came.
You've interrupted a conversation, and it's a human man who's looking up at you like, what are you talking about?
Are you missing anything, sir?
I don't know. He's looking down at his belt and all of his things, and he's like, I don't think so. Wait.
Okay.
And he
then.
checks. He opens his coin purse, and he's like, I guess I'm missing a few silver. Where'd that go? And he's looking on the floor around him.
It's like I start my temples at this point. I'm like, oh my goodness. All right. Well, you know what? I'm glad everything is fine here. And I turn back to the men. It's like, so what kind of steak did you have?
Oh, I had the.
Boot steak.
It's not a boot steak. I didn't want a boot steak. I have one now.
That's not what it's a boot. I get that. Tell me what you were eating before it became boot steak.
He is just confused, and he said, "It was just the pan. I ordered the pan-fried steak with gravy.
Yes, places like.
And all the
Cheesecake
gravy's
Factory,
gone. It's just a print."
Well, I take off my boot, and then I go, no, that's a bad idea. And so I don't shake the gravy off my boot onto his plate. Instead, I tell him that I'll be right back.
As you're leaving, the barmaid's like, "Really, sir? I'm sorry. We'll make sure that you have your money's back, and we'll make you another. We'll make you another. Right? We'll make you another." She's calling that at you as you're walking away.
And I do, but as I'm walking away to the purple tiefling, I just start going like this.
She looks at you and just goes,
and then I wink a little bit and then keep on going.
Okay. Weird. So where are you going? Move your token to where it is that you're going.
Well, the kitchen. It's
okay.
Like where you're right. The kitchen is like near the stairs going up, or there's an entrance.
Yes, there is an entrance there. Yeah. Hold on. Malvela, I need you to make a perception check for me. I know you're really good at those.
Oh, so good. Okay. Perception. There we go. Ooh, that wasn't bad.
No, that was pretty good, actually. So the purple tiefling, you see her. She gets up, and she begins walking around the table, near the long table, and you see that she seems to use this pillar to break line of sight with Renar, and she sits down with some other customers. But your perception's good enough that you clock what she's doing. But she looks like she's practiced in being discreet. Renar, when you appear in the kitchen, the chef looks up at you and says, "What?"
Some weirdo stepped in a steak, and we need a replacement.
Okay. Was it the blackened or the gravy?
The gravied one. It's like I point to my boot, and I just go this kind of gravy.
She noticed. She looks straight at your boot, and she says, "Some kind of weirdo." Okay.
It takes all kinds.
Why did you walk in a steak?
It was a mistake. All right.
All right. I'll buy that. I'll buy that for $1.
Tilgath, will you please cut up some more greens and we'll make another?
Yes,
she begins cooking another gravy steak. And she looks at you and says, "You can go."
I bow and I take my leave.
Do you see the chef go to the door and open it, and say something? Go ahead and roll perception, Tilgath.
Okay.
With a 13, through gritted teeth, you hear her say, "This Monday tryout was a terrible idea, and I'm going to stab you." And from her, you hear Boone say, "I know." And then the door closes. And she goes back to preparing the gravy steak.
Yelgath kind of shrinks lower to the cutting board as she's cutting the greens.
To be fair, you didn't step in a steak.
I did not mistake. I've done many other dumb things today, but
That's
that one was
true.
not me.
Okay. So that was lunch hour.
By the way, point of order. As we're walking the porter upstairs, Light is
Porter border?
strumming. Yeah, exactly. Light is strumming the beginning of Thunderstruck as we come up the stairs.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Do we go up to the barkeep to deliver it? I think
Absolutely,
that's
yes.
where Bane's gonna go.
That's where you'd go.
Mhm.
So you
Hey, Spoon?
Spoon?
Yeah,
You just call me Spoon?
what's something different?
It's Boone.
Oh, yeah. We got the porter, but there were some like little weird beer guys that were in your barrels, and they like tried to make us like drink beer, which seems like pretty unethical.
Yeah, they
So
look
is
like
that normal?
dwarves.
Normal? No. Usual? Yes.
Okay. So
Well, we handled them.
Good.
yeah.
That'll happen if... Okay. From what I understand, from what the sorcery instructor told me, when they perform conjuration experiments, sometimes wild magic goes a little haywire, and the kegs turn into dwarves.
Huh.
I don't know why
Alright,
it's always
well.
dwarves.
I mean, they like beer.
Well, they're made of beer, so...
I mean, all right. Well, where you want me to put this?
Just run on the counter, and I appreciate it. And
Yep.
as he sets the... Yes, a portergeist. You can have an inspiration for that, Brynch. As you set the crate down and he pops it open, he starts pulling the kegs out, and one of the kegs, it's like shifting, and he says, hold on. And he picks that one up with one hand, goes through the kitchen, goes past the chef and says, got another one, and goes through out to the back door, and he opens the door and hucks the keg out into the yard, and then shuts the door.
Whoa! You're gonna... Is the
None
thing
of you
in
saw that.
there? Oh.
You're still at the
Shit,
counter.
okay.
So
Okay.
Tealgath, you see he throws a keg outside. Don't worry about it. As he goes back to the front.
All right.
And he says, thank you for gathering that for me.
Yeah. Anything else you need other port? Need more? I mean, it's busy. What else? What you got? I can lift
No.
everything.
Great. No. What I need tonight, we're having the minstrels come in. It's going to be spectacular. What I need is for the two of you. Well, no. Light, I need you on tables. It's getting hellish out here. And Renard is certainly not the best at handling customers. He stepped on a stake. Literally
How?
a minute ago.
What?
I don't know. Just handle customers. Bane.
Okay. Yeah, I got
You know,
it.
yeah, you know though. I just so you know, he's real good on guitar. Like so good. I'm really inspired by him, man. Anyway,
Do not care.
what did you want from me?
I need you... Where was I going? I need you to go downstairs. I need you to gather up the instruments for the minstrels.
Yeah, got it. Okay, cool.
And as we finished lunch hour, that is where we're going to take a break. Okay.
It's amazing.
I just want, for a point of order, to
point of
build
order.
repertoire. To build repertoire with the clients. Like Light's gonna be minor illusioning, like a wagon as he puts the porter on the table because of the piercing wagon, and then like a baboon comes out of the cup with a stout.
So you're trying
So
to get
good.
tips by using illusions.
Yeah, like minor
So
illusion,
good.
just like little spells here and there. Just try to make it like
When we get
fun.
back, you can roll me a performance when we get back from the break, and we can see if you earn any tips that way.
All
It's
right, sounds good.
incredible.
But yeah, take a 10-minute break, grab some to eat, grab some porter. Hope there's not a dwarf in it, and I'll be back.
All right.
All right.
Portergeist! Oh my god. That was so good. Y'all are amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
This game is.
This is
rocking. I love it.
This is really high stakes here.
It's so high stakes. It's great.
God, all right, I'm leaving.
See, and if, what, did
So-
he say 10 minutes or 5?
10,
What was
he
it?
said 10. He said 10 minutes.
Cool. Thanks.
Not bad for a 10-minute character make.
Yeah, no, not at all. It was great.
Hey, Keyleth, come here. Yes, I'll give you pets. That was my druid. That was my little mincy moo.
Oh, man. What do you think so far, class?
I am enjoying it so much. It's so much chaos.
Everybody understood the assignment.
Apparently so. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I was talking with Kaala before we came in, and she's like, "I'm bringing my old character, my wild magic barbarian." I'm like, "Oh no!"
I think light is a good addition.
Thanks.
What happened to the sprite or pixie you were gonna make?
I was thinking about like doing a fairy barbarian from the Feywild
Ah,
with wild magic, but
a Feybarian, if you will.
yep. But yeah. Light's just a quick character from that is the son of one of my previous bard characters.
Neat.
So he's actually that character is a level 20 bard, and
Hey,
she's pretty loaded. So he grew up.
Thank
He
you.
grew up loaded.
I'll put it over there, but I just wanted you to see.
That's exciting. Thank you.
But he's trying to be punk and hard rock, and that's basically
Took a day job at a tavern just to pay the bills.
yeah.
That's actually great class because my idea for my because I've never played a fighter before, and my idea was like, all right, I want like a fighter that takes prestidigitation so he can keep his beer cold. And he's also a celebrity adventurer scion, and he grew up in like the lap of luxury and is like, whatever, I don't need to be intelligent. My dad has a hat that can make you intelligent. Like, whatever.
That's the same background I chose.
Yes, it's great that they were like paired on this thing, and they were like, okay, fine.
uh, I really like that you brought Callie in.
Thank you.
Yeah. And apparently, with the College of Spirits bard, that guidance I can do from 60 feet away.
Hey! You
It
can
says
do this!
It's called Guiding Whispers.
Ah.
Yeah. So I can give someone guidance from 60 feet.
Guiding shout. Oh, orange boy, why are you trying to escape?
This is a real cool class. I like subclass. I really like it. I like the Tales from Beyond stuff. That's really cool.
Now he's gonna wander around going Mao.
Oh. So what's what class is oh, I'm gonna mess up the name. Oh, there you are. Tealgath?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, what's...
Ranger. Drake Warden Ranger.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And Renar is a fighter. Yes? Awesome.
With a dip in thief.
Awesome. Hey, look. There's a duck.
There is a duck. It's Sterling. He has a lot to say, I'm sure.
I'm gonna do what I can to make sure Heimdall can't see Sterling.
Don't want any duck soup.
Be cat on computer violence.
Yeah.
I guess I could guidance myself for this performance role, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can hype yourself up.
All right. Oof.
All right, roll d4.
Hey, okay, 21.
21. Yeah. Over the lunch hour and in the beginning of dinner, as you are tending to customers and you're doing these minor illusions for their drinks and foods and stuff like that, I'll say you earn about 6 golden tips.
Ooh.
Oh,
Pretty good.
It's busy.
yeah.
Busy tavern.
Good night.
I'm actually writing notes.
You're writing notes for this nonsense?
I am.
Wow.
I've written down Raylan and lunch, 6 gold tip. That's all I have.
Okay.
Still,
I have also taken a note. It was Boone's name, so I could corrupt it.
Well, I busted out the notepad, the notebook, because I thought I'd be actually taking orders and I have to remember things.
Oh, no, nothing like that.
Okay.
What do you... Fuck. I can't even remember what I had for breakfast in real life. Do you think I expect to remember all the orders that I give you?
You didn't
mean,
eat
I-
breakfast. You ate
I
nothing today
take-
until dinner.
Listen, waitering is a lifestyle, not
Oh.
a job.
So as lunch hour is progressing, you guys get to take your own meals for free while you're working.
Oh, hell yeah.
So what does your characters have off the menu?
I'm actually gonna. Oh, I can't have any alcohol. That's right.
You cannot have any alcohol while you're on duty.
Fuck.
I'll have the steak,
The blackened pan-fried or boot?
the boot,
I figured.
the one with this brown gravy in it.
That's the pan-fried steak.
I'm gonna eat heart stew.
Okay.
Now, I never got a chance to chat up the tiefling.
You sure didn't.
You know, because it's like after I had, I noticed you left her token not far from the place that I usually perch.
You're usually down here, if I recall.
Same table.
It is the same enormous table, yes. But I need you to roll a perception to find her. Because right now, the only one who knows where she is the bouncer.
Who is going to have the herb-crusted turkey?
Awesome choice.
Light will also have the herb crescent turkey because that sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Well, that was gonna be my choice. Can Bane have like an apple pie?
Yes. You want to
Like
slice
a
his
whole?
five?
No,
okay.
like a pie.
If you actually want a whole ass pie, you'll have to pay for it.
Oh damn. Okay. He's like, but free. That's lunch, man. Okay, fine. He'll have turkey and a slice of pie.
Chef Nalta does not fuck around. She looks at you like, you're gonna pay for it.
Ramsey for D&D.
And is lunch for us like communal? Like we all just like.
You take it in shifts so you can handle the tavern.
I'll see if the cook can make us filled baby artichokes, just like for everybody, just like to take one, like just
Those do sound
like an
awesome.
appetizer.
Yeah.
Yum yum.
I worked hard on this menu. I'm glad you all approve.
It looks awesome.
I actually want to try one of those filled baby artichokes in real life, like that.
Right?
Like,
Truly.
We'll go buy some artichokes and try stuffing them.
I mean, it sounds like one of those stuffed peppers, but it's artichokes, which makes it 100 times better because I hate peppers.
I don't like stuffed peppers, but meat, cream cheese, and cheese in an artichoke sounds amazing to me.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Are we ready to get back to it?
Yes.
I'm here.
Although,
Yep,
just to
good.
be clear, Bane will grudgingly eat the turkey, and not an entire pie,
Okay.
if asked to pay for his otherwise free meal.
You have your free meal of herb-crusted turkey with a slice of apple pie. All right. Apple pie is a thing the Merry Guard Tavern is famous for, so it can never go away. All right. Dinner hour. As we dive into this is where a random aspect comes in. I require A D12 roll, please.
From all of us? Or just
From
me?
one person.
I'll do it. Done. 6.
Okay. Alrighty then. Hold on.
Holding.
As dinner hour begins, and as you all are handling your business, you get to eat your own meals so that you are not starving. That is at least a perk of working at the tavern, is your food and drink is paid for. At least, not the alcohol, which you cannot have while on duty. But when you're off, you can drink as much as you want, and no one's going to look at you any wiser. Okay. For what you rolled, this'll do. Okay. I'd like a perception check from Malvela and Renar.
Alrighty, 1 second. Perception.
Sorry.
As 15, 19.
Okay. Tealgath, as you are working in the kitchen, you've been working with this chef for a while now, and there is suddenly a rapping at the door. The back door, I should say. And the chef looks up and says, "Could you get that?"
Boss.
Together opens the door, looks outside.
There is, on the ground in front of you, that's the wrong music. On the ground in front of you, there is a hawk looking up at you. And the hawk, in its beak, has a bit of folded parchment.
Hello, bird.
Hold out. Hand for parchment.
It spits the parchment out in your hand.
Is there an addressee on it?
You see it says, Devermeyer Boone, Maryguard Tavern, Ferrum.
Right. Message for Boone.
And she looks at you and says, "Oh, all right, bring it out to him.
All right.
And close the door? What are you, born in a barn?"
Nope. No barn. No barn.
You realize she's like thinking about what she just said to a kobold, and she's like, "I should probably consider that more. It's more like a
We're
cave."
in a cave. All right.
Okay. Okay, so you see Boone is at the counter.
Mr. Boone, letter for you.
Right.
Huh?
And he comes over. He takes it, he opens it up.
That news?
Aye. The minstrels just called it off.
Oh.
That's a problem.
Well,
We've been marketing the show for the last week. That's why the tavern's so packed. Everyone thinks there's going to be a musical performance here tonight.
well, there's that bard guy.
You see he like glances over at Light, who's like currently like there's a glass of wine with a demon peering out the top of it. And he goes, "Light!" He calls over to you.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me go deliver this wine over. I'll be right with you.
No rush, take your time.
Oh, don't look at
I
me,
go-
boss. I can't dance.
Yeah, I finish up that table, and then I will saunter over to the bar. Yeah, what's up?
He's like looking down the bar at you and like, "Could you come down here, please?"
Oh, yeah. What's up?
How good were you with that Bandor?
I don't want to brag, but I'm kind of really good.
You're being honest with me right now.
I mean, yeah, my mother taught me. Balvaria,
Okay.
does that ring any bell?
They just taught me about fish. I'm gonna go back to the kitchen.
I might need you. Hold on.
Then I won't.
You see the Boone is kind of thinking, and he says,
Where's the rest of you?
and he like is waving. And he says, "Renard, Malvela."
Where's the water boy? Oh, you're right
I'm
here.
here.
Come here.
Bro, you gonna get on the big stage? You gonna get on the show tonight?
Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, he's real good on guitar. You should
No,
hear him.
not my token.
The minstrels that we arranged for tonight, they just called it off. Apparently, most of them have the spins.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
yeah, that doesn't sound good.
No. So, an opportunity arises. I've heard you are good. Real good, from your own mouth. And I'm willing to put that to the test, because the worst that'll happen is you suck, you get booed out. Everyone still comes to the merry-go. The rest of you, any of you have any musical talents?
Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah. No, man. But you know what you could do, though? You know what you could do? There's that, like, fighting rink in the basement. I'm real good at that. And, like me and, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. You look at the dragon board, like, me and you, we could fight. It'd be great.
She looks at Boone. What is he talking about?
Don't.
We have a fighting pit downstairs. We
I
usually
mean, it's not the
use
same
it.
kind of entertainment, but it's entertainment.
It is entertainment. It's more for exhibitions, but
Look, man, I can be real exhibitionist.
not what I was thinking. But if you're looking for a fight, we can arrange a scrimmage if you're up for it. What about you? And he's looking at Renard. I saw you prancing about on tables. How are you in a scrap?
Against her? Him? I'm sorry, Bane, you're a...
You're all good. I'm a boy.
All right. Yes. I look at Bane, and how far up do I have to look? To
I mean,
before...
he's like 6'3".
Okay. Yeah, I'm not 6 foot. So, I'm like, ooh, I don't know.
Here's how I'm thinking. There's 5 of you, and one of you's good at entertaining. I've watched you doing your frilly little drink exhibitions for all the customers. I see you making a pretty penny. That's fine. You're downstairs. You're playing a mad tune for the customers. You 4, 2 versus 2. Take to the fighting pit. How does that sound?
You're not concerned about any of the future guests that I need to bounce?
We've been handling them before you were here. You're just taking...
What do I do, boss?
Oh, you're
Fair
part
enough.
of the... You're parting... You're fighting with, well...
You and me, little guy. You and me. You and me.
All right.
Can you handle a scrap?
Yeah.
I figured you're a kobold, you wily little fucker.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, all right.
He's gonna lean down and give you a high five.
Oh, good. Hi. Okay.
So, old Gravy Boots and our door bouncer paired up against Waterboy and the kobold.
Is there Rules?
Bane, man. My name is Bane.
Waterboy.
Oh my god.
Malvela puts her hand on Renair's shoulder. Big fucking hand. I guess it's you and me.
I'm not hearing rules.
Yeah. Are we like? Yeah. We're using claws or swords? Or are we just like supposed to punch at each other?
Oh yeah, is
Like
magic allowed?
civilized people.
Well, I leave that up to you. If you're willing to draw blood, that's up to you. Good old Rockworth's real good at healing. And she's the one who's always handled, the barmaid.
Yeah.
She's
Have a little
handled
of that too, if we need it.
She's
Yeah,
a real
could she maybe
blessing.
top me up a little bit before we get down there? Like, it's fine, but I got kind of hit a little bit.
You've
by
had a
this
short
here guy.
rest between then and there.
Oh, cool.
So, whether y'all willing to draw blood or not, Rockworth will be there to patch you up when you're done. But
Sure.
it's all for a show. Weapons and magic generally draw more attention as it's more spectacular. But if the rest of you are just wanting to fist brawl it out, it'll draw plenty of a crowd anyway.
I'm no good with fists.
Okay. I
Blades
guess
or
there's your
nothing.
answer.
Oh.
Now, this doesn't have to be... Oh, you're healing. This doesn't have to be anything more than just a small scrap. I don't think any of y'all have any hard feelings toward each other, do you?
Not yet.
Well,
No,
this will be
man.
one way to find out.
That's fair.
Okay.
Never met these people before in my life. The guy with the boot stake is a little weird.
Yeah, gravy
Thanks.
boots.
You got gravy on your boots? How come?
It was a mistake.
Yeah, that was the joke
Oh.
you said before.
Oh, is that joke?
There was a purple tail that I could tell you about later. But for right now, I stopped a thieving from happening.
I don't know any
And
purple
there
tails.
was a poor steak that got destroyed in the process.
And
Tails
you,
are
But
good.
Light, why don't you
Yeah.
give me a taste of what you can do before I sign off on this?
Sure. Yeah. Should I play you?
This is going to be a DC 15 performance check to impress Boone, and go forward with this.
All right. So so I put the Bandor down, the strap across my back, and pluck a little bit. Just kind of like hyping myself up, giving myself guidance to my, and I will play the tune of "Smooth" by Carlos Santana.
I knew it. I
Yeah.
fucking knew it.
Amazing.
You can have an inspiration for that, you motherfucker.
Whee! Woo! I don't need my guidance, but I will put it on. Nice.
A 30. To impress Boone, you set yourself up with the Bandor and you play smooth. It is impressive and clear, and the Bandor is well tuned. You are a well-oiled machine. And Boone is like listening, and he just,
Bane's gonna dance.
okay, all right. You
No, I
made
won't
your
play
point.
that. Yeah. Thanks. I won't play that song, but I got an epic one for you, and I'm gonna have to start up on the second floor. If that's okay. It's gonna be a rockin' show.
The fight's gonna take place in the basement.
Oh, I'm playing down there. Okay,
Yep.
not a problem. It's all good. Actually, that might be better. I got this. I got you.
All right. And Boone, he kind of nods to all of y'all and says, "Back to work. I'll let you know when we're starting." And he goes into the kitchen. And Tealgath, as you head back into the kitchen, you would hear Boone saying something like, he's in the middle of a sentence, and when you enter, he says, "That, Skywrite, if you could. We got a new show." And the chef would look at him and just, "Okay." And then she goes out the back door. "There's a beer dwarf out here!" And there's some brutal magic sounds. And then she says, "I got it!" And then continues outside.
We need help. All right.
Okay, so the rest of you return to your duties, at least for now. And it only takes a few minutes before the tavern begins to get even more packed with people. And all of these customers are talking about an epic fight, an epic exhibition that's going to occur in the Merry Guard fighting pit. All with musical accompaniment by a true legend. So these customers are just whispering and talking and jabbering to each other about this, and it is excitement abound. Your job almost does itself, as people seem to be just coming there for drinks after dinner comes out. People are just wanting to get inebriated and pre-gaming for the fight that's going to happen. While that's happening, I need a D100 roll, please. A 41. Okay, one moment, please. 1 second here. Okay. As you guys are dealing with customers and the orders are coming in for more and more drinks, I need a perception check from Renar and from Light, as Light is out on the floor.
Okay. Aw, gypped.
Renar, that same purple-skinned tiefling you see is at another table. You see her, again, her sneaky tail is gently lacing itself into another individual's coin purse.
So, with performance, I'd like to shout and get her attention and go, "Hey," you can hear me all right, right? Mm-hmm. "Hey, Purple, over there." Well, so much for that.
Okay. Yeah, you shout that. You kind of get some weird looks. The tiefling doesn't seem to notice, or if she does, she doesn't care.
All right. Well, I take a deep breath, and with a second a second wind, I stride over there.
Okay. You walk over to the purple tiefling, who you saw pick someone's pocket, and now she is seated. Her hands are both clasped around a mug at the table. She is putting on the best display of innocence that she can.
Okay. Now, what kind of, how is she equipped? What does she have?
She's wearing black leathers. She appears to be wearing what a rogue would wear, typically. Kind of darker skinned leathers that look like they're made to move quietly. She looks like a Merigard rogue.
Does she have any, any belt pouches? Does she have a knife on her belt? What does she have on her?
Roll investigation. A 12. She looks unarmed. There is remarkably no pouches on her belt. She looks completely harmless.
She looks harmless, but does she have anything that? I mean, she doesn't. She doesn't have anything on her pockets. No belt pouches at all. You're saying, or not? That,
With
to
a
my knowledge.
with a 12, you do not see anything that
Yeah.
is easily accessible on her belt.
Got you. Anyway, so I tap her on the shoulder. I'm like, we never got properly introduced. My name is Renard.
She just looks up at you and she doesn't say anything. She just looks at you.
It's like she just looks at me. I'm like checking. I start speaking to her in Celestial.
She just
and
shakes
I
her
go,
head.
Did it hurt when you fell in Celestial?
Hold on.
Nothing.
I don't know if she speaks Celestial. Hold on. I'm checking. So, from another table, this woman, you hear her just go, "Oh."
Every woman in the room who speaks Celestial.
That's what happens when you say that.
Yeah.
The purple skinned tiefling just looks at you and goes,
I try saying in in Thieves' Cant. It was like, find anything good lately?
she kind of tilts her shoulders in a shrug and tips her head.
What is it? Are you mute? What is your deal?
She just shakes her head.
I mean, like, I turn to somebody else nearby. I mean, like, is it normal for people around here, just to not speak to you? It's like, is there something I'm missing?
That customer that you're speaking to says, "What are you talking about?"
Oh, okay, you can hear words coming out of my mouth.
I? What do you mean not speak
good.
to you?
I turn back to the tiefling.
The customer that you're talking to goes, "Ugh!" as they did not know the tiefling was there until you turned to them and they figured out that you were talking to someone.
Okay. Wow. All right. So, so you can see her now, right?
Yeah.
Can you ask her if she's doing okay? Because she can't hear me.
The customer looks at you and then over at the tiefling and he goes, Are you alright? And the tiefling looks at him and just goes, and takes another drink.
Okay. All right. Not getting. I just turn and I just put up my hands and then just shake my head and walk away at that point.
Roll a perception check. Don't worry about it. Later, you will discover 4 silver missing from your coin pouch.
This tiefling.
I love it.
I'm just I've lost and I'm moving on at this point. I have nothing else to add, so I'm just what happens after I walk away, other than the fact that maybe sometime later I realize that light of coin.
For you, that's all that happens in that encounter. Is you try to talk to this tiefling, she does not say a word to you, but she seems to have a conversation with you through body language. Meanwhile, the rest of the tavern, everyone is all talking hush and hush about this fight that's going to happen later. Light, as you are back to servicing customers, when you're at this table, so I'm going to drag you over here. When you're handling their orders, this woman who is another dwarf, another woman, and another cleric, so it seems like a thing that happens. She looks at you and says, "Hey, could you tell me a bit about the fight that's going to happen tonight? I've heard a lot about it, but no one from the Merigard are part of it, so I haven't heard anything specific."
Yeah, well, we're all kind of new here, so it's a couple new 2-on-2 new hires. They're pretty good. I've seen them fight before. What, at least
Yes, we're good.
the blue one is really good at fighting. If you're gonna bet anything, bet on him.
Aw.
Oh, it's all right. I wasn't.
However,
Is there a pool? Is there a pool that we could? I didn't know about that. And this woman across the table says, "Oh, is there a pool? We have to gamble? That's new around here. I'm totally on board for that." And this man says, "I mean, we can make one."
exactly, you can definitely make one amongst yourselves. It wouldn't be sanctioned by the tavern, but you can definitely bet on amongst each other. I don't really care.
All right.
If you do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Sounds good. Also, the Dragonborn.
The scary one.
Yeah. There's a big Goliath. Oh no, I wasn't here. Never mind. I don't say that.
You could have heard
the
about
gap.
it. I'll let you.
Oh, okay.
Say you've heard about it, as it's basically the only thing that the bouncer did.
A few hours ago, that Dragonborn simply just ran over and scared the shit out of Goliath. That's what I heard. But, you know.
Noted. So we should probably sway the odds a little bit in her favor, huh?
I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say yes, but it's up to you.
Her arm's as big as my
should
leg.
be.
I'm going to sway it in her favor a little.
Should be a good fight, but the music's going to be better. I'm telling you.
Okay, good to know. And the dwarven cleric looks at you and says, "Aye, you've been very helpful.
Yeah, no problem.
Can I get some more whiskey?"
Yeah, of course.
Okay. As all the hyping is happening, we're going to go ahead and time skip a little bit ahead to the evening. And
I just, for flavor, I don't know exactly what Bane has been doing, like, up top. I imagine he's been, like, running back and forth. But he has been flexing, like, all night. Like if he sees anyone's eyes on him, he's like, "Oh, yeah."
Okay.
He's gonna take off his shirt as soon as we get into the ring.
Immediately. Yes, that will immediately happen.
Okay.
Like, he probably tried and had to, like, be like, no, man, not now.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, you totally, like, go ahead and give me a strength check just to see if you can sway some odds in your favor, as it were.
Cool.
Who am I forgetting?
Hell yeah. 25.
Lights over there. Okay. Yeah. Some of the gambling definitely swings in your favor a little bit. So, as we are downstairs in the basement of the tavern, and it is filling up with people, excited to see exactly what all the hullabaloo is about. Let me fill the tables with interested people. Hold on.
Oh shoot, that was a strength save. So -2, 23, but
Still, the effect is the same. Really high roll.
Two things. One is, like, who is on my team, by the way?
It is going to be Renar and Malvela versus Tealgath and Bane, if I remember.
One just
Okay.
like
Will
tiny
we-
near a dragon.
Will we have a little chance? We have a chance at all to like talk about the ground rules beforehand before we get into this.
Oh, sure.
Because I think
absolutely.
before they go, I think Bane will be like, okay, guys, huddle up. All right, look. Consent's really important. So we got to figure out. Like, I can do a little bit of magic. I bet probably some of you can do a little bit of magic. Do we want to do magic? Do we want to like try to like really like go for it and like really give them a show and like be okay with the clerics? What do we want to do?
I'm alright with magic. Be yourself.
Magic, yes.
I mean, if I'm not using magic, I don't.
lethal damage.
I mean, we don't want to kill anybody, but
Nah.
we got healing magic, so it's kind of whatever.
Yeah,
That's
but
fine.
like let's maybe keep it non-lethal. Like we can like make it like look cool, but like maybe let's try to like not.
Just gonna
Okay.
use the flat of my blade. All right.
Tilga, she kind of holds up her hand, and she like her hand crossbow is on her wrist, and she's like,
It's a bolt. It's gonna
Yeah.
shoot. I can't.
You're gonna do that, aren't you?
Like, I'm not gonna shoot you in the eye, but like,
Yeah, all right,
it's a bolt.
all right.
Is that a promise? Because
Yeah,
if
I
you
don't-
shoot me in the eye, I'm not gonna be happy about that.
Yeah, we got to promise. No eyes, no groins. Like we're gonna be clean mostly. Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
use
brought
any
up the
weapons.
groin now, and now it's all I can think about. Ugh.
We're just gonna be like, we're gonna be like real hype, but we're gonna be chill.
Thankfully, in this in 5th edition, it's really hard to kill somebody, so I think we're okay.
Okay.
In the
Now-
corner,
Yeah.
Tonk looks up and says, "Did I hear someone break the fourth wall? Don't make me kill you."
No, not at all. Don't know what you're talking about. Anyway,
Get Deadpool out
so-
of here.
at this point, while you're setting up, is it okay if I give a speech or to hype up the crowd?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
My lords and my ladies, and everybody else not sitting on a cushion, today you find yourselves equals, for you are all equally blessed. For I have the pride, the privilege, nay, the pleasure of introducing to you a knight sired by knights, a knight who can trace his lineage beyond Charlemagne. Trust me, that's good.
So.
I'm sorry at this point. I'm just going to sum it up because I'm not going to keep on going.
Oh, you weren't
really
going to
want me
introduce
to.
Ulrich von Liechtenstein? Okay.
Yes, that's exactly where I was going, and then I realized how long it is.
Yes, it's
so-
pretty amazing. Okay, yeah, go ahead and give me a performance check to hype the crowd. And I'll say that you can have this, if you roll well, it will give advantage to our resident bards. Yeah, an 18 is good enough. Mr. Light, you have advantage on your performance check to
Rad.
perform the rock version of Sexy Back.
I'm sexy back. Okay, cool.
Fucking hell. Only.
Yep.
As
It was requested, so.
hold on a second. Let me.
Saying I'm all in. I'm all
Oh.
in on beefy Justin Timberlake.
It's not bad.
No, that's not bad. Not as groundbreaking as it was upstairs, but the pressure of all these people staring at you, you're a little nervous at first. But once you get past that initial almost stage fright of the shoes that your father filled, you relax.
Mother.
Sorry, the shoes that your mother filled. You
All good.
relax and you dive into the music. And as the chords of rock fill out into the merry-go-round, I need you all to roll initiative.
Here we go.
This is amazing.
And take positions, because I don't think this is how you're going to start the brawl.
Okay, so I suppose I'll be off in the corner here.
Yeah, you're just not on the main stage. You don't want to be in the fight, basically.
No. But can I roll initiative anyway? So-
Sure.
I'll just say what kind of music I'll be playing.
Okay.
Need to raise the playlist a little bit. There we go.
I'm gonna move Bane right here. Actually, you guys are asymmetrical and it's killing me, so I'm gonna put you right here. There we go. And as the fight starts, as the music is playing.
I need Venom.
Oh. Okay, he moves on your initiative, so he doesn't get one, but there he is.
Yeah, but thank you.
As that happens, Boone shouts, "I give you the new hires!" Renar, you're up first.
Resuscitation.
Just Renar, you are up. What do you do?
Charge up to Bane and I tackle him.
Okay.
Let's add for what is that? I don't usually grapple.
Roll an attack
That's-
to hit, and if it hits, it's a contested athletics.
Okay. Oh man, no. I just basically bounce off of you.
Yes.
I don't know why I have all those dice. Do I still have bless on me or something?
No, it rolled your
Attack.
your dagger attack.
Oh.
But it doesn't matter. You rolled a 10 to hit, which does not hit. So, Bane, Renar runs up to you and tries to tackle you, but your stalwart posture, and he is unable to move you. Tealgath, it's your turn.
Okay, I had to think I was gonna do it, and then he did that, and I'm like, whoa, what if I do something else?
Sorry.
I am going to I'm gonna use my bonus action to send Venom over here
Okay.
to use the help action to just basically annoy the shit out of Raynar so that Bane will have advantage.
Okay. So, Renar, as you're struggling to move Bane, this tiny little dragon suddenly is like plucking and clawing at your upper neck, trying to harass you. Doesn't do any damage, but it is distracting as all hell.
So basically gives it an aid or an advantage.
Yeah, it's aid to somebody else.
And for my action, I let out a draconic cry.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'm gonna move first.
Okay. You move.
I want to get it so that both of my enemies, are within 10 feet of me.
Enemies.
And then I'm gonna let out a draconic cry, which until the start of my next turn, you and your allies have advantage on attack rolls against the enemies that can hear you.
Okay.
So basically, just
Has an advantage. Advantage for everyone.
yep,
Well, for us.
for us.
Right. All right.
And, yep, that's my turn.
Malvela. It's your turn. What do you do?
In response to T-Glass' little draconic cry,
Yeah, it's a
she's
very small
going-
little versus usually big dragonborn.
She's gonna smirk at her or him, him,
Yeah, it's a her.
and she's going to rage, and in doing so, she's gonna roar, and it's gonna be big.
Okay. So it's like a rah, and then a
And now I have to roll a 1d8.
You
so.
do. Let's see what your rage do.
Your wild magic, I forgot. This is gonna get real weird.
A 7. Okay, let's see. 6. Okay. So from the wood, vines and flowers begin to sprout around her, and within 15 feet of me and makes it difficult terrain for whoever is within range. So that would be you,
Okay.
I believe. Yep.
I don't actually think that I.
Hold on, I got you.
Yeah, I'm immune to difficult terrain in forest, but this isn't really forest.
This is a stage.
It's a stage, so I am affected by difficult terrain. I just was reading my thing. Sorry, carry on.
And she honestly does not feel good about this little tiny thing. She just doesn't know what to do. So I'll let you take the first hit. And that's gonna be her turn.
Okay. So in a 15-foot circle, moss and green grass are all over the fighting pit, and over her shoulder you see the dwarven barmaid go, "Oh, that's gonna be such a pain." But that is what you do. Light. You're not in the fight, but what are you doing at your initiative?
I am starting off this fight with the most epic version of Bodies by Drowning Pool.
Okay. All right, let the bodies hit the floor. That's what you're doing.
Yep.
Bane.
Okay. Bane's gonna look. I'm assuming. Yeah, Bane's gonna look at. He's gonna be looking at his foe. Right. Look at Raynor. Raynor. Reynard. And he's gonna look at him and go, "All right, you good, bro? You good? Awesome." And he's gonna
I feel like I'm doing something here. Thanks for giving me that opportunity.
He's gonna Morningstar you, but he's gonna try to like. Well, I mean, it is a Morningstar, so it's gonna be like piercing, and he's gonna try to like wrap it kind of around your shoulder so it like hits your back and kind of try to like. I mean, he can't really for flavor. He's gonna like pretend to try to drag you to the ground with it, with his booming blade, which means that I have to do the Morningstar attack first, and I have advantage, right? That's good, because I rolled 2. That's better. 15 is better.
That's an 11.
That's
8 and
That's
11.
not a 15.
Renard, I don't think either of those hit you.
Not so much. Can he, like... since this is a fight, could he, like, roll performance to make it kind of, like, look like it's trying to do damage?
Sure. Roll performance.
It's a fight. It's, like, play, acting. Let's see.
Yeah. It's my performance, right? Or,
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Sorry. It would be... I think if you're both playing along to try and make this look like an attempt, but not really, you both roll performance. So go ahead and roll me performance as well, Renar.
I only rolled 9, so...
Okay, so you make... Renard makes up for the slightly boffed performance check as, like, the Morningstar... And you're like, oh, shit, did I get you? And he's like... Oh! Like, just way covering it up. Well done.
Incredible.
Okay, Renard. Unless you have a bonus action. No, you used Booming Blade.
No, I don't. I'm fighter, man. I have no bonus.
Renard, you're up.
all right. There, first of all, I look behind me, and I just take a note of the fact that I'm just looking at dragon people of all sizes, from the small to large. They're all lined up in front of me.
Yep. You've got from itty-bitty to enormous.
Like nesting dolls of dragon creatures. And so then now I'm going to...
Yes. A turdargan.
A turdargan, oh my god.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to try and grapple the... what is it? I make a big show of, being annoyed by the Drake behind me and grab.
Okay, roll athletics to grab the familiar. And I need a... athletics or acrobatics from the familiar to resist.
Doesn't he have to hit first?
He does. Sorry. Roll an attack. I am a fool.
Okay.
The Drake's AC is 16.
Man, yes, I'm like
an 11.
Really... So at this point, I make a serious lunge for the Drake, and as I miss, I just trip forward through the space and land on. You get on the other side.
Okay.
Like I make a dramatic show of it.
Sure. The Venom, the little familiar goes in the air as you whiff. Next, Tealgath.
Hey.
You've been roared at. It's much more intimidating.
Okay, Mama, let's see what we got. Let's have some fun.
Gonna pull the short sword with one hand and the hand crossbow with the other. Stab with one, shoot with the other.
Okay, crossbow expert on her hands. Go for it.
Yep. And she's attempting to be flourishy about this, but she is not a swashbuckler, so it's just...
Like, ah!
Like, so here's the short sword roll.
Okay.
Or as soon as I manage to tell it to hit the button, there will be the short sword
Just click
roll.
attack in the chat.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, I have advantage on this because of the thing that I did.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Well,
Roll again. Okay. The 18
Okay.
probably hits.
18 definitely hits. The 10 does not.
Okay. So
Roll
then
damage.
I will roll the damage with the short sword, and then I will shoot the hand crossbow.
Okay.
Nope.
You
That's a
have-
9.
Do you not still have advantage because of your
I
shout?
do. Fuck. Why? I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. I did this whole thing to give myself advantage, and then I forgot twice in a row. Okay, no, it's the same roll.
Oh.
Okay, so
I
you,
thought you said 17.
but you do stab her for 7 damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so Malvela, you can have the first shot. A short sword goes into your abdomen.
Ow. She's gonna whip around and smack her with her tail.
Okay, make an attack.
That would be unarmed, right?
It would be an unarmed attack, yes.
A 10?
And will not hit.
Okay. That'll be it.
Okay, next. Light. The fight has only just begun.
Okay. Keeping strong for bodies at the floor. I am going to try my best to time some like heavy chords with like the hits that are being made
Okay. Roll
as a
performance.
fight. And
Actually, roll me insight first to see if you can time those hits. See when they're about to hit.
come on, roll high. Nope.
An 8. Roll performance. The DC's higher because that insight was poor.
Yes.
You got this. You got it.
14.
Nope.
Okay, you have the idea. You try it. For a couple of the blows, for the short sword stab in particular, you get a really good that it looks like it was right in time. And then as Renar reached for the Drake, you thought he was going to grab it, and so you go like, woof. It's just like way off, and there's a moment where the crowd's like, what the fuck? Like everyone's like chuckling at it a little bit, but so it's hit or miss.
Okay. And I'll just throw a bardic inspiration to. We'll give it to my boy Bane.
Oh,
Okay.
you're so sweet, man.
Bang. You have a D6 to add to an attack.
Bardic.
Your saving throw. And it's your turn. What do you do?
Cool. I'm gonna. Did I not move my token? Am I not in melee?
He
With
moved
Bernard?
away from you. And
Oh, I
attempt
didn't
to
take
get-
an attack of opportunity. Damn.
Yeah, I
okay.
was wondering about that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry, it's because I was distracted. My bad. I'm actually gonna do some weird shit. I'm gonna go over here to my ally,
You are now in difficult
little-
terrain.
my little dragon ally. I'm gonna see. All right, buddy. Let's give him a show. I'm gonna cast Jump on him. Her, sorry. So, which, like, I know it's not, like, the coolest spell, but it's what I got. So you can now jump 3 times your jump distance.
So what's your strength?
Mine?
Yes.
14.
Okay.
So +2.
So you can jump a running distance of 14 feet, but tripled. So that's now 42 feet. Or you can jump straight up 12 feet, which is the ceiling. So you can hit your head if you want to.
Cool.
Yep.
We'll see about that in a minute.
All right.
Yeah. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Okay. Bane casts Jump on Teal'gath. Renar, it's your turn.
Let's see. I'm okay. That's
Actually,
a spot.
I'm sorry. It's round 3. Renar, I need you to make a perception check.
Perception check. What? Something happened?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Gonna end up with no coins in my purse after this is over.
Yeah, the tiefling's there robbing you as we speak on the stage.
Okay. So I pull out my bag of ball bearings and I first show it to the audience and then let out a little sinister laugh and then I throw it on, and I think what it goes
It covers a 5-foot square.
and I put that underneath where Bane is standing.
Okay, Bane. If you
Dexterity?
try to move, it's a dexterity saving throw.
Amazing. Love it.
You are
gonna try to
surrounded
make a
by
little,
tiny
like-
steel ball bearings.
And not moving, that's my turn.
Okay.
Amazing.
Next up, Teal'gath. It's your turn. The ground is... You're not in the center of the ball bearings, but now there are little metal balls just almost underfoot.
How up is this bad boy?
8 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna jump up onto it, but first, I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike on myself so that my movement will not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna jump up onto here.
Roll athletics to land on it soundly,
Sure,
because you now are able to jump really high, and you're not used to that.
that's fair.
DC's 10.
Okay.
Simple
Nice.
enough. You soundly jump up onto
Like,
the trophy, a dragon's head mounted in the wall.
I perked on the dragon's head. I spent my bonus action and my movement, so I'm gonna use my action to cast.
Zephyr Strike is a spell.
It is, but Infestation is a cantrip.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need a Constitution save, and I know that's probably one of your best saves, but whatever. Try it anyway. To cast I need a Constitution save from my girl Malvela.
A Constitution save?
Yeah,
All right.
DC 14. You probably got it, but that's what I got.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Oh, I just hit 14.
You save. Nothing happens.
No. Fucking hell.
Saver suck.
It's a horrible cantrip to fail to, though, because it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's nasty.
I got lucky.
Malvela, it's your turn.
How
Roll
wanna do
perception
this?
for me.
Okay.
Shit. We're gonna actually have to fight something.
Nope. Too busy with the fight.
Don't worry about it.
We're great. We're great. We're so perceptive.
Focused.
Okay, let's see.
So on task.
Can Dragon's Breath be non-lethal?
No.
Alright, thank you. Well, then she's gonna pull one of the javelins off her back and she's gonna aim at Teal'gath.
Okay. Throw a javelin.
She's going to try and chuck it to try and pin her to the wall.
Okay. That doesn't make a difference to the roll. It just means the damage is non-lethal.
Okay. 26.
Oof.
Well, hits.
Bugs!
11.
Okay, you take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Make a note that is non-lethal. Okay. Next. Malvela, Bane, and Renar, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, what?
Something is happening.
Oh, no.
I wonder
God damn it. Ugh, I got a 12.
Not good at this, even a little bit.
You can add your inspiration, yeah? Or you already used it?
It's a 7, man. It's probably not gonna hit whatever the DC is, but I appreciate it. I'm thinking about it.
You all fail. You all are knocked back, taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone. So, Bane, you are knocked here, and you are knocked prone. Malvela, you are knocked here, and you are knocked prone. Renar, you are knocked here, and you are knocked prone.
Bane is gonna think it's the bell bearings.
Could be, except it's really not, because the ground of the stage breaks up, and a massive entity, looking like it's made of wine bottles, emerges from the ground. And it is wielding an enormous corkscrew as it emerges from the bottom of this pit. And it just looks at each and every one of you. And I assume none of you speak brewery, so it says, you don't know what it says, but it has joined the fight. And you are now fighting a wine beast.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
As you are
A friend
prone,
of yours?
as the wine beast appears, the first cork breaks off the top, and wine spills out and over the entire floor. As wine spreads everywhere, you are all in difficult terrain, as it covers a 30-foot radius. The second bottle flies off, and I'm going to roll a d3 to decide which of you is going to deal with this. Okay, Bane.
Okay.
As the wine bottle pops open and wine comes spilling out, it is more of a spigot, and it is pouring down all over you. I need you to make a con save.
Oh, god damn it. Natural 20.
Nice.
You resist the effects
Damn
of
drunk.
whatever this is.
He has drunk so much wine, you don't even know.
Those are both of its actions. That's its turn. Light. There is a new entity here.
Yes. Okay. Phew. That really surprises him. But actually, he's gonna change his tune as soon as that wine monster appears to "Tipsy" by Jake Wan.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, we're gonna get one of the Tales from Beyond ready. So rolling that. 3. Oh, nope. Hold on. Gotta determine the tail. Why did it? Hold on. It's supposed to roll a d12. My bad. Well, we'll just take the 3.
Okay. So, who?
Target and another creature of its choice. It can see with Okay, cool. So 8 temporary hit points to Tilgath and Bane.
Well, Tealgath chooses the second creature.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So Tilgath, you gain 8 temporary hit points,
Yep.
and then you choose another creature to gain temporary hit points.
So that's my bonus action in action.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I'll choose Bane too, since we were the same team and I don't actually know what's happening yet.
Yeah.
You see a giant wine bottle monster in the middle
Yeah,
of the
it's
pit.
scary. What the fuck?
That's my turn.
Okay, Bane, you're up.
Oh, hey guys. Yo, I think we maybe are on the same team now. So you want to just fight this thing instead? Yeah? Yeah, we got
sounds
it.
ideal.
Yeah, that.
What the hell is that thing?
I don't know, but it's like the beer guys, I guess. But it's gonna get fucked up. Yeah. And so he's gonna like yell. He's gonna like yell at the crowd, be like, yeah. And then he's gonna swing
The
at it.
crowd
with his
is all
wine
looking
sword.
at this like, what is this? What are we looking at?
It's a fight. It's an odd. It's a surprise. It's a surprise.
Okay.
Surprise exhibition.
Okay. Yep.
Right,
And
alright.
and he's gonna spend his turn actually. So this is this DM question. I have inborn from being a water genasi. I have one use of create or destroy water. Can I use that to destroy the wine that's in the area so it's not difficult terrain?
No,
Oh man, okay.
it's not water. It's wine.
Not water. That's fair. I guess I'm not Jesus.
You're not. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
But
Reverse
I thought it was a cool idea.
It is a cool
but
idea.
I'm
If
gonna
it were
I'm
water,
gonna
I'd
booming
be right
blade.
on board.
I'm gonna booming blade this nonsense with my
This
my
whole,
morning
this whole
star.
one shot's one nonsense. You can't destroy all of it. All right, go ahead and make your attack.
19. Do I still have advantage or not anymore? Doesn't really matter.
It's not. It has not been screamed.
I wasn't able to tell my familiar to give you the help action because I used my
But,
bonus
oh,
action.
gotcha.
A
Okay.
19
So-
hits.
19 hits. Rad. Sorry, I'm so not used to playing a fighter.
It's
so
okay.
I rolled booming blade first.
Roll.
Didn't mean
No.
to do
Roll
that.
damage for the Morningstar first, and then if
Did
it
that.
moves, it will take the booming
And
blade.
it
damage.
moves, it gets the thing. Gotcha.
And Venom is going
10.
to use his. Sorry, Venom is going to use his reaction to add a d6 of poison damage to Bane's weapon strike.
Whoa! Amazing. So 10 points of piercing.
And then I'll roll a d6, I guess. 1 sec. And another 3 points of poison damage from
Of poison.
Venom. Yeah.
Okay. The
Maybe
poison
do that, I
doesn't
don't know.
seem to do anything to this creature, but
Okay.
the bonking it certainly does.
We try.
The wine beast turns to look at you, and as bubbles and red froth are coming at the top of the bottle, it just says, "Dios makan." You don't know what that means.
Get me, bro!
Okay. You're still prone, by the way.
Oh shit, I am. I forgot to get up. No, wait, I get. Well, did I get up
assume
to-
you got up to hit
I
it.
got up. I got up to hit it.
Okay. Renar, you're up.
All right. I stand for some movement,
Half your
what
movement.
is-
Yep.
half my movement, and I
Oops. Sorry.
Oh.
That was me. My bad.
just did the cha-cha, and so I
Cha-cha,
have to take a 5-foot step to get within range of him, right?
Yes, you will. You'll have to move up 5 feet.
Well, I got really close. I'm going to call that good enough. And at this point, I don't think I can draw both of my weapons in a single turn.
Yes, you can.
Okay, then. Let's do
I'm not
that.
gonna rail you for this. You can have
All
your
right.
weapons.
Still not sure why I've got so many dice going on, but what happened?
A 13 with your rapier does not hit.
Okay. And then for my offhand attack. Oh, I don't have advantage because of I think I would only get a sneak attack on one attack anyway.
Well,
But-
it has to hit.
Well, there's yes, that too. So then there's this, and I can't roll over a 5 on a D20. though.
Apparently not. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
As the dagger misses. So you're not actually missing. You are hitting it, but it's like hitting a very thick and dense glass bottle. Your dagger and your rapier are just scraping off. Next, Tealgath. A wine beast, whatever that is, stands in the middle of the pit. It is taking in its surroundings as all of you are wailing on it. What do you do?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to tell Venom to use the help action so that when Malvela hits it next, she will have advantage. And I'm gonna use my action to pull out my longbow, pull out an arrow, and shoot it
Okay.
from my perch on this dragon head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll an attack. A 15 does not hit, I'm afraid. So an arrow glances off the side of the bottle of this thing's body.
Wait 1 second. I need to read something.
Okay.
Because I've still got Zephyr Strike on. I just want to see if I can use that.
It adds to the damage, not to hit.
Once before the spell ends, you could give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm going to turn that into my advantage strike because I missed.
Go ahead.
Whack.
A 15 still does not hit.
The dice has spoke. All right, carry on.
Okay. Malvela. You're
She's
prone.
gonna
but-
use her half of her movement to rise to her feet.
Okay, you're standing.
She's gonna pull one more javelin from her back. And with that advantage, she's going to try and chuck it through the center of one of the wine bottles.
Okay, roll an attack.
Alright, take a dead javelin. Does a 22 hit?
Yes, 22 hits.
Okay. That was supposed to be the... Okay. Javelin. Boom. 9 damage.
Okay. Where you hit it, a tiny crack appears in the bottle, and wine begins to out in the direction that you hit it from.
Oh boy. And then, let's see. With the rest of my movement, I'm gonna come over here and stand.
Okay. It's now the wine beast's turn. The wine beast gathers up its corkscrew spear and, in a pirouette, swings it around, and all targets within 5 feet of it are going to receive an attack roll. You count, I'm afraid.
Uh-huh.
Okay. This also does include the Drake.
Oh, baby.
Renard, does a 14 hit you?
No.
Drake, does a 24 hit the little Drake?
Yeah, it was AC 16.
No.
How much HP does the little Drake have?
Silvery Bobs.
You want me to...
Heck
You're
yeah.
silvery barbing it?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Does a 16 hit you, Bane?
It does not.
Does a 23 hit you, Malvela?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I will re-roll the attack on the little familiar. That's another 23.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Okay, well, I'll give advantage to Malvela.
Okay, 2... Okay. The little familiar takes 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And then Malvela, you take... You take 18 points of damage, and I need you to make a con save for me.
Oh no, I'm gonna be drunk.
Probably.
Con saves aren't greatest.
You're a barbarian.
It doesn't matter, it's a fucking 9. Oh,
Oh,
Okay,
no.
Malvela.
You have advantage.
You do have advantage. You just got advantage. So come back.
Oh, wait, you're raging. Are you raging? Don't you get advantage on con stuff
No.
when you're raging? Or is it that's just strength?
It's just
No.
you become inebriated.
Oh, no.
this is good.
the room swims. Everything's a little bit dizzy.
Really?
You have disadvantage on strength and dex saving throws. The second action this wine beast takes. The bottle suddenly begins to well with bubbles as it leans over, and a surge of wine cannon goes flying out toward you, Tealgath. Let's see if it hits you. Probably not. Does a 9 hit you, Tealgath?
Nope.
You duck underneath the dragon's head as a gout of wine right over you. That's its turn. Light.
Okay.
You're up, Light. What do you do?
Oh, fuck. In the middle of the tune of Tipsy, he'll mix in to the lyrics. Everybody in the club not getting tipsy because wine fucking sucks! And I'll vicious mockery it.
Okay. That's a wisdom save.
Yeah, 15.
Hang on. It's not great at these. Turns out. It's an 11.
Yay!
One of the masks on the ends of the bottles goes from the weird, almost smirking face to a it just frowns.
Yeah.
It
You
takes 3 points of damage.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay. It is not immune to psychic damage.
Oh, thank God.
It's not a construct, oddly enough. It's a bottle monster.
And the next attack roll it makes is disadvantage.
Okay. Bane. You're up.
Okay, Bane. Where is this little dude? Little familiar dude.
He's right next. He's like.
Familiar, he's right. He's
Yeah,
right
he's
next to me. He's right next to me.
Yeah.
I have superior fighting technique, so I'm gonna bait and switch this little dude. I think I can.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. You normally with a medium-sized creature, you like step in between yourself and their enemy and shove them backward. But it's a tiny little dragon, so you just kind of go pull it and then go where it was.
You're okay. You're okay, little dude.
Okay, which means you are here and you switch places with it.
I switch places with him. I've never been a fighter before. This is fun for me. So does he get his AC something? He gets I get to roll a thing and he gets an AC boost.
Yeah, you roll a superiority die.
You roll your superiority die. And
I have one d6. Okay, where is this d6? I'm gonna roll it. It's +4 to his AC.
Awesome.
Okay.
Sorry, DM, can I add my healing word bonus action to the little Drake?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead and roll it.
We got you.
Nice,
We
full
got
heal,
you.
9.
9. Okay.
Amazing.
Okay, I'll give him 9 points back.
And then I'm gonna action surge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna booming blade him again, or booming bop. With Morning Star.
Give him the attack.
It's another 25.
Yeah, that certainly hits.
Heck yeah. Competent at one thing. 10 points of
10
damage.
points of damage. All right. Yeah, you land a solid blow on the wine beast. You're within 5 feet of it. And
Sure
as
am.
you hit it, it's taken enough damage that wine begins to spill out in all directions. I need you to make a con save.
Oh no! Good thing I'm okay at this. I think that's okay. 20.
Yeah, you get a mouthful of wine, but you are not inebriated.
He's had like beer and wine twice now.
Yep.
He's got to at least be tipsy now. Okay. And actually, I'm sorry. One more thing. Oh no, I can't do that. I have a shield in my head. Never mind. I'm done now.
Renar, it's your turn. Certainly, you'll hit it this time.
Certainly, yes. I'll hit something this time. I do take a brief look around to like the regulars of the Merry Guard, like the cleric. They're all just kind of like standing around watching us fight this thing.
No. What you see is down on the other side of the stage, Boone is saying, "This is all part of the plan, folks. This fight's what you paid for." And on the other side, you see Tonk has a bow drawn and ready, looking like they'll step in if you need help. And the Brockworth has got her holy symbol up, and she's waiting. Basically, it looks like they're making sure a disaster doesn't happen, because they don't know what happened either.
And
That's what you
so
see.
I shrug my shoulders at that point, and surely I will hit the wine monster this time.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
man.
Oh.
You have advantage because you are flanking now with Malvela.
Well, there's that. Yeah.
So roll again.
Ooh.
A
That's
21 will
better.
certainly hit, which means that you
Yay.
deal your sneak attack of 5 plus. So yeah, you deal 13 points of damage with that hit with your rapier.
Yay! And then my offhand attack.
Go ahead. Also at advantage.
Well, then there's that.
Roll
as
it
I
again.
need everything I can get my hand. What does 19 do?
A 19 hits.
Awesome.
So you deal. This does not have sneak attack. It's just the D4 plus 4.
Right.
So you deal 7 points of piercing damage. All right. I need you to make a con save. As
boy.
wine gouts into your face as well.
Sure, this will go well. Wow. I can't attack anything, but apparently I can hold my wine.
Apparently so. You do not become inebriated, as the
Yeah.
wine monster seems to attempt to make all of you extremely drunk. But that's your turn, I believe.
Yep.
Tealgath, it's your turn.
Hey, I am going to jump down from my perch. And use another spell. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Malvela.
Okay.
For my action. So 9 back.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna jump there.
You will provoke an attack of opportunity.
No, I won't, because I still have
Zephyr
Zephyr Strike
Strike.
concentrated, so my movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay. Never
I'm a
mind.
little shit. And then for my bonus action, I would like a Constitution save from the wine monster as I try to cast Infestation on it.
Okay, saving
And
throw.
It's gross.
It's pretty good at this. Yeah, that's a 17.
Yeah, nothing happens.
It's a good try. Anything else in your turn?
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't even do that. Please ignore that I did that. That thing that I just said that I did, I couldn't do. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you cure wounds. You
I just
can't
cast.
do infestation as
I
well.
mixed up which spell. Anyway, sorry. I thought I was doing a spell and a cantrip and or a bonus action spell. Anyway, sorry.
It's all good.
But I don't have. Oh, for my bonus action, I'm gonna tell Venom to use the help action. I know they just try to save him, but Venom is gonna fly back in and use the help action
Okay.
to give the next person advantage in attacking.
It turns out the ball bearings do not affect a flying creature.
Yeah.
All right. Malvela, it's your turn.
She's obviously going to be a little wobbly, and she's gonna point at the monster. She's gonna watch out for the other two, and there's 2 more. And she's gonna pull out one of her hand axes, and she's just gonna go whack, whack.
Okay, roll your attacks. You have advantage because they're flanking.
Right, okay, advantage.
And also the dragon. And also, you could
16.
recklessly, so you have more advantage. A 16 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay. That's all she can do.
Okay. It is now the Wine Beast's turn. Oh, I went way too fast. The Wine Beast is going to use its corkscrew attack again. Do you get it? Do you get... It's a screw... Okay.
It's great.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right.
It's great.
I was really proud of this monster. All right, so it's
a
going to
very
make
cool
a
monster.
corkscrew attack on all 4 individuals who are within 5 feet of it. So
We might be screwed here, guys.
you might be Renard,
Oh.
Bane, Venom, and Malvela. Okay, Renard. That's an 18 to hit you.
That hit.
Okay.
Isn't the first attack technically a disadvantage from Vicious Mockery?
You're right, it is. I'll roll again for Renard. Hold on. Thank you for remembering that, because I sure didn't.
What schmuckery?
Okay, Renard, that's an 18 to hit you.
Still hits.
Okay, it was worth a try. Bane, that's an 8 to hit you.
Sure doesn't.
Drake, that's a 7 to hit Venom. And then Malvela is a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
So I hit Raynar and I hit Malvela.
Bap, bap.
Okay, so Renard, you take 17 points of damage. Malvela, you take 20 points of damage, and both of you need to make a con save at the wine-coated corkscrew. It's you. 14, that's a failure. Renard, that's a drastic failure. Okay. Renard, you escalate 2 levels of intoxication, which means both of you have this effect. I require a DC 10 dexterity saving throw to remain standing. You are at disadvantage on that saving throw, as you are strength and dexterity saving throws. Malvela, you Malvela's prone.
What was the DC?
10, but you're at disadvantage because you are at disadvantage on dexterity and strength saving throws.
I'm good.
Nice.
Okay. But you now have drunken strength, which means all strength-based attacks for you deal double damage.
Yeah.
But good luck being upright. Its next attack. It will once again attempt to wine cannon at the one individual staying far away, Tealgath. That's a 19 to hit you, Tealgath. Okay, you take...
That will hit. Sorry, I was muted.
It's okay. Okay, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. The DC is higher, as this is a concentrated jet of wine straight at you.
Okay.
Don't fail it by more than 5, please.
I mean, I'm just gonna roll the die, man.
I'm just telling you. Okay, you failed, but only by 1.
Okay.
You become intoxicated. You have disadvantage on strength and dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
If it has not had an opportunity to use its effects that make you make those saving throws, but
Yeah, not yet.
they're there. Fear them. Light, it's your turn. This wine beast is fucking your friends up with wine all over the place.
Hey, fucker! Jesus, your better half! And then, Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mockery, yeah.
Okay, roll damage. Oh, I gotta make the save. Hang on. Let me tell you, you have a potential to kill it right now.
Oh.
No, I rolled an 18.
Damn. All right.
It was a good try. It was a good insult.
Uh,
All right, bonus action.
Gosh. You're all fucked up.
I told you, he's fucking your friends up.
I will. Ooh. Bonus
I have an idea
action.
for my turn, so.
I'll bonus action give a bardic inspiration to Malvela.
Okay, Malvela, you have a D6 to add to a saving throw, attack, or ability check, I believe. Bane,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Bane is gonna put on his free action, put a shield on his back, take out a short sword, and he's gonna make a bonus action attack on his offhand. But like the way that I want to flavor this is like he's gonna attack again with his Morning Star and go, "Don't get people drunk without their consent, bro." And he's gonna make some attacks. So Morning
attack.
Star.
Bane is so good.
Oh, but I have 13. I'm gonna add my bardic to
So
the
add a
13.
D6. Yep. Add a D6. A 14
it's
will
just
not
one.
hit.
14 will not hit. But I'm gonna short sword with the offhand.
Okay, make an attack.
It's only a 9. Sorry, guys.
All good.
Nice.
The wine bottle is just a little bit too tough for your weapons to get through. Renar, you're drunk, but you're on your feet. What do you do?
I use my finesse weapons. I'm sure that's going to work out well.
You do have advantage because it's flanked.
All right. I'm not even going to roll the second die.
You totally hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah.
All right. That's damage.
You deal
How's
more
it
than
going?
4 hit points. How do you destroy the wine beast?
Well, you know how sometimes they chop off the what
You
is it?
savor the wine beast?
Yes, right. So it's like I'd like to do that with it, maybe with
Incredible.
both necks if at all possible. But,
Okay,
you know.
yeah. You raise up your rapier and your dagger, and you just fling, and both the tops break off. Perfect breaks. A group of judges hold up 10s as the wine beast topples over.
Light starts playing "We Are the Champions" by
Can
Queen.
I for flavor on my turn? Can I cast my creator destroy water to shower us in water so we're all gleaming and not sticky from wine?
Yes, you can do that. This I will allow. As you all have destroyed the wine beast, the strange monster from beneath the merry guard, created again by a strange conjuration spell gone awry. And as that happens, Boone, holding up his hands in applause, says, "Everyone give it up for the new hires of the merry guard. We're happy to have you."
Yeah.
And as you pass your pre-employment
That's
test,
that.
that is where the one shot will end.
Yeah.
So, well done, everyone. You have successfully defeated the wine beast.
We've
As I-
defeated the GM.
As I disconnect.
Lose echo.
Yeah, here I am. Oh, boy. As you have successfully defeated the wine beast, cleansing the Merry Guard Tavern of the nonsense? No, that's still there. Of
Nope.
this-
Nonsense forever in
this
this
strange
bar.
creature. Well done. This is you guys are the first individuals to play through this one shot, and I gotta know what'd you think.
I loved it.
Love it.
I
Yeah.
loved
10 out
it
of 10.
so much.
I loved it.
It was
It was the right amount of silly. Yep,
I
definitely.
love the drunkenness rules, the con saves. That was
Yeah, that was
primo.
great. I love the beer dwarves and the wine monster. Very cool. Funny
I will
monsters.
say, after the wine beast has been defeated, Light will go into a full rendition of the Live Aid concert by Queen,
Oh my god. Okay.
just to
Fabulous.
entertain throughout the night.
I
And
want like a
hopefully it's a
playlist.
success.
I want a playlist
A
of all the
playlist of
stuff
light
that you
songs.
played.
Brynch, what did you think? As you know, you haven't taken place as many of my games. I really want to know your feedback on this.
Honestly, I think we could run anything. You could run anything, and I'm going to have a good time. For starters, that's the first thing I got to say about this. Second of all, it was like I felt like it was going on, and like if it was a lesser GM or I didn't think you could pull it off, I'd be like going, "This isn't going to turn out well. I don't know what's going on here." But the fact that when you have us fighting, and I'm like, the clock is kind of ticking, and it was just a great change when the monster showed up, and the fact that it wasn't the first, construct like it. It was like totally, I felt like, foreshadowing is not necessary in Dungeons and Dragons, but it's awesome when it happens.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really Chekhov's gun with the beard.
Really well
worm.
set up. I love that we didn't see anything. Like the whole night, we were just failing.
Everyone failed
We just had
Everything.
no idea.
There were so many opportunities to get an idea that something was going to happen, and just nothing. I was like, okay.
I loved everyone trying to heal and protect my little stupid Drake.
So how
Thanks,
was
guys.
that? How was that boba for the vampire dude?
You failed
Oh
the
my God.
perception.
The terrible gristle that
Someone
ended up in
didn't
his...
catch
Oh my
it.
God.
But the vampire drank it and went, ugh, and like the meat flew across the counter and just and was stuck there. Unfortunately, no one
Nobody
saw it, so I was
Missed
like,
it. We missed it.
okay,
We missed
I'm
it.
sorry,
We missed
Mr.
the payoff.
Vampire.
it's fine.
I tried. My
Hey,
dice.
it was so funny. It was so worth it. This very
It was a lot of
hobnobby
funny shit.
vampire getting a meat drink. Just, ugh.
Incredible.
So funny.
I love also that like the silliness of the one shot like encouraged kind of us to just be silly and
Yeah.
and make kind of silly character. Like I never would have
I
made
don't
this
know what
character
you
if it
mean.
were a
This is the
serious
most
campaign.
serious character.
I have.
It was really
So this one shot is
I would
unique.
play this character in a totally serious game.
This one shot
but
is
I'm weird.
unique in that, like, for the dinner rush is what I call the section. The problem that occurs, it's random. I had you guys roll for it because there's a whole bunch of things that could go wrong, and the musical group canceling is what you guys rolled, and I was like,
Oh man, that's great.
I thought that was on purpose. Oh my
No.
God,
That worked so well.
that was just the dice said that. I was like,
And
okay.
the fight pit solution to that was great. I liked how we got like 2 rounds of like an actual show fight.
Oh my God, that was
before
so
suddenly there
fun.
was a mind monster.
That was so fun. I loved it. I loved that jump was actually useful. I was like, whatever. I'm just keeping.
I was not anticipating that, but between your jump spell and my fuck you opportunity attack spell, like I could have gone anywhere on the board
Yeah,
basically. And
that
this
was
is
pretty
amazing.
rad.
I
That
want
was
this
pretty
forever.
I will say, if it came down to Light doing the show solo without any help, if like you didn't come up with that brilliant fighting bit, he would have done Pink Floyd The Wall,
That's incredible.
and he would have cast
That's so
Fly on
good.
himself and come down from the balcony and just like
Oh, like from the
illusions
top.
everywhere.
Okay, that's what
Yep,
you were gonna
exactly.
do. Okay,
Mhm.
that's pretty sick.
That's amazing. Would Echo was the fight part of the plan? Because like Bane was all like, "Oh my God, we got to do this," but was that already like was that going to be the plan that was suggested to us?
No. So, okay, the wine beast was a potential thing that could happen. There was also potential for a whole, like, another different type of ale monster, or like more Beeragar that could have appeared, or like a giant Beeragar. Like, there's all sorts of things that could have happened. And it took me so long to build this fucking one shot because I wanted it to be, well, replayable, really. I wanted, like, if someone were to play this again, they might have a completely different experience. Which is how I do most of my adventures because I'm trying to sell them to people. So, but for the most part, like, there were ones that you could have rolled where it was like, they're really fucking, like, my prompt is just that the musical group cancels. That's all I've written. So, like,
So we got to figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen after that. Or, like, a really terrible bard sets up in a corner and begins attempting to earn tips. That's one that could appear. Or, what is this?
Oh, the bands!
A wild magic drink competition begins. Like, just,
fuck.
There's all sorts of random shit could happen.
Oh,
There's more of them, but I'm not going to give you any more in case
Right,
you
yeah.
know.
No, this was, I mean, I knew this was going to be fun from the first day you said that you wanted to do a comedy one-shot at the bar. But it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed playing with all of you guys.
Yeah, your characters were
Um,
fucking great, and I'm really glad Renar came back and was,
it was
just
really
as ridiculous.
funny to me how well the group actually managed to fit, since we did not
Right?
actually, like, none of our characters knew each other. We had never talked about anything. Class asked me what I was gonna do earlier today, and I was like, I have no fucking clue. Because I didn't know
I
at
love
that point.
that. I love that Light and Bane got to have a little like bro moment downstairs, and
great.
like then they were like friends for this night. I love that. That was great.
I'm glad I switched gears, cause yeah, like
I'm very glad we had a
before,
bard.
Call
That
and
part was
I,
great. That was a call.
I had the barb made, but it was the same subclass as Kaala's, and I was like, okay, I can make something real quick. All right, come on. And yeah, so
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun.
That was a blast.
Super last second. So
I'm really glad you all decided to play with me tonight. Thank you for joining me in this nonsense. It just truly,
Great.
it was just hilarious.
Excellent nonsense.
It was so fucking funny. I'm gonna listen to this again.
Raynar on the stakes. Also,
That was
can
so
we just highlight?
great.
Can we just highlight how great that was? Gravy
Mistake.
gravy boots, gravy boots.
Gravy
The
boots.
mistake. I
I
love the
love
mistake.
all of that. I was in tears. I couldn't stop laughing.
So good.
Oh man.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
thank
It's
you all
time
for
to
playing
pack
with
it
me.
in, but thank you all.
I'm stopping the recording now.
Don't get people drunk
Cool.
without their